Be fun.
Let's just start. Fuck it.
Hey.
Yeah, I thought it was could have been House again.
Nah, we actually have that coming. We shot that, but we haven't done that.
All right. I watched season 1. It was great.
Yeah, it was, man.
It was hilarious.
It's very interesting, I'll tell you that. Yeah. We've got some interesting characters involved.
Really?
Insane people.
Do you cast yourself, or do you have like a casting agent bring in?
Like majority of them will come from like the auditions. Like we'll go to different cities and have like auditions and shit. But then you still have your, freshly picked from social medias in there. And I'm sure you've scrolled and seen some. We watch the
auditions here.
Yeah.
We usually before we film or after we're fans. We toss on the auditions.
Yeah. So what is the show again? Explain it. I want to know.
All right. So Could Have Been Love is different from Could Have Been House. Could Have Been House is necessarily, it has something to do with the auditions. We go to each city, do auditions. If you have good music, if you have good talent, whatever, we put them all in the house. The best of the best get into the house for that season. So last year we did season 1. It's kind of like making the band back in the day, where you're competing for money. You bring you around celebrities. We had Snoop Dogg. We had all these different people. This year we've got a whole different setup. It's the same type vibe, but more celebrities. Everything. The risk is higher, more money.
Yep.
So that'll be season 2. Could Have Been Love is the first time we've ever done this. Could Have Been Love is necessarily has to do with
You're
me
trying
trying
to
to find a woman. Yeah.
You're trying to
trying to find something that makes sense for me. And,
for sure.
Yeah, just a conventional, healthy way.
Yeah, like the newfound fame. You know what I mean? Like,
also,
you get it.
R.I.P. Diddy for making the band, dude. That was a great show.
For sure.
Damn. So you're trying to find the one.
He didn't die though, man.
I mean, he probably wishes. He probably wishes he did.
Right.
It's coming.
Yeah. Hopefully, he doesn't fucking get sad like Jeffrey Epstein did and fucking kill himself. So you're just trying to find the one. They're gonna come on TV.
Yeah, I think. It's mainly about just me getting that connection with a girl, man, and which is hard when you're.
Are you going to abstain though? You should mind fuck them and abstain the whole time.
What is abstain?
Don't fuck them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Don't
is
fuck
that what that means?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were still saying Epstein.
No.
You said abstain.
No, are you going to keep it chaste?
Okay.
This is bordering on.
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with that at all. It doesn't.
A house of women
it's
together?
nothing like that. But everybody's over 21 for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
What the?
I'm not gonna watch it. It kind of ruins the whole fucking thing.
Man, I might not even need to do this podcast. I need to get the fuck out of here.
How would a girl like capture your heart? They're in the house.
Yeah, so pretty much we put them all in there, but we put them through different things. Like we brought celebrities to like see if they could go through each competition. So like one day we brought like Bobby Altoff, and then the next day they get to meet Young M.A. You know what I mean? So we have a lot of different celebrities in there that put them through the ringer of like, are you good enough for Druski? Are you here for the money? Because they also are competing for $50,000.
Yeah.
So it's not just about like my love and everything. We made a catch, because we also want them to, get compensated for their.
How many of the women are white?
Like
That's
2
a
or
good
3.
question.
2 or 3. Out of 18, like 2 or 3. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I think 3. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. 1 is mixed.
That's good.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Is that good enough for you?
No, it's just wondering
what the fuck,
if the show is about black love or not.
Yeah, well, it's about a little bit. No. We actually have all races. Like we have a Mexican girl. We got a couple studs.
You got some studs?
Yeah. It's a mixture of a lot of shit, man.
Dude, have you been following the reform? There's like a whole thing of reform studs on Instagram.
Yeah, bro. But see, they're not all the same. Everybody, they have these things now where they're calling them like stems or femme or like, so it's like a stud feminine type mixture. Yeah, they're not all just. It's not. I know back in the day, everybody's like, oh, that's a stud. Now they got these new titles. It's like it has branched out.
Damn it!
So we had a mixture of a bunch, man. It was like picking through a
so
batch
what
of
are the
berries
studs like
with
chaos
these guys.
agents? Like what are the studs going to do?
What are the studs?
Nah,
up
the
to?
studs. Some of them, like I said, there's like a new stud thing.
They're
where
straight
some-
studs.
Yeah, they're kind of like they still look for a man, maybe not for love,
Just a friend.
maybe more so. Yeah, like kind of like a mentor. You know what I mean? That's the vibe I get of it. I think it's more like a brother, like searching for a brother. But You know, I said even on the show, like, man, it's like I have no problem with them. You can share clothes with them and shit. So I think it works out for me somehow, some way. Yeah, it's a good show though.
Although they can get activated and get on like a steal your girl mission. They do pride themselves on being able
and
to
that's
steal
the
any
issue
dude's
we
girl.
had on the show, man. They a lot of them were trying to indulge in like getting with the regular girls, and I had to discipline them for that. Yeah, it was a whole
How do you
thing.
keep your studs in line?
Man, that's why. Yeah, we discipline them. Yeah. They go
Do they
through
have their separate room?
Yeah, they have their.
Where are you putting them?
We don't put them anywhere in the house. It's not like we're putting them.
You gotta
Yeah,
put
he's
them
trying
in.
to do the whole R. Kelly thing. Like, yeah, where do y'all put them? Nah, everybody had they got to choose their own rooms. We didn't put them anywhere. But it's a big house though, so it's you can only imagine it's 18 girls. So
God,
yeah.
Damn.
how long are you guys in there for?
Hopefully forever.
Full hopefully forever.
Yeah, Muslims kill themselves
a full
for
week.
that.
A full week we were.
You know
in
that?
Huh?
A lot of Muslims have killed themselves for
Are you
that exact
serious?
scenario.
Are you really?
Yeah, it's 72, but yes,
God damn.
it's a heaven.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that. I don't know nothing.
Really?
About that. No.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
That's what they get promised. They literally get promised 72 virgins when they
Yeah.
like blow up a school bus. They're supposed to be greeted by 72
Wow.
virgins too,
Yeah,
not
no,
just
that-
like maybe fucked around a little bit, but like
Yeah,
virgins.
no, that's
And you lived it.
well, okay. This podcast is a brand risk. This is a brand risk waiting to happen.
no,
Jesus
we have fun
Christ.
here. We
Yeah.
have
You can
fun.
edit. You can edit whatever.
Fuck.
Yeah. You tell us.
Dude, that
You got
is-
me thinking about everything I've said in the last 10 minutes. I'm like, did we fuck up yet?
No, you support the studs.
Yeah, no.
No, that is pretty
By the
dope.
way, fuck you. I watch your stuff.
Yeah, no, you get it.
Yeah, I know you're
we're,
up
we're
to.
all we're all everywhere
Yeah.
with it, man. Nah, you know.
dude, that's
But nah, I actually, yeah, nah, this show is gonna be dope, man. I
Good.
actually love this whole shit that we did. And it's owned by us, so it doesn't feel like anybody's telling us to do what
Yeah.
they want us to do. Like everything we have done comedically has always been from me or my team, our voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you is it true? Because I've heard in those like shows you kind of ply the house with alcohol. You're gonna have like a lot of alcohol. Like how are you gonna keep people? Are you just gonna?
No, with us, nah, we had some sponsors. Like we had Happy Dad, we had Taylor Port, but we didn't really like do it like that because I think naturally the girls are catty, man. They naturally were just ready to fight
Yeah,
just
true.
because the cameras are around.
Yeah,
A lot of the girls just were doing it. Just we were like, yo,
Yeah.
what the fuck did you just fight her for? And she's like, oh, the bitch was talking over me. No point. There's no reason why you would just go and bat her in her face for no reason. So a lot of it, a lot of the shit was real and it just didn't make sense. I think, with women, they want to be kind of like this new culture of like baddies, or you remember Bad Girls Club, that whole shit is like a thing. So yeah, with this show, you're going to see a lot of that type of shit. For
Nice.
sure. Yeah.
that would be awesome, man.
What happened to Lemaire? Lemaire's done, dude.
I think he thought about the baddies and got
Stud dog.
destabilized.
Yeah, he's headed back to his.
Is this one of y'all's house?
This is my house.
Oh, this is your house.
Yeah, Lemaire used to live here.
Who?
He just moved out. The guy that just went back to his
The guy who
back
had
to
a
his
coughing.
office, back
dude
to
had
the
a
Beats
coughing fit.
laboratory, dude. That's where he used to.
There's no furniture in that back room over there.
No, we just had to clear it out. He was jacking off back there. I was in Philly for the last 5-6 months, and Lemaire just
Why
lived
did
here.
y'all clear the whole
We
room
had to
out?
get it. He made it his gaming room, and then lied to me about jacking off in there. He said he didn't jack off.
I
I only
came
did it
clean.
once.
He came clean. He said
Well,
once.
just once, dude.
There's
No,
no,
do
no,
give it
no,
a
no.
nod,
way that's
though,
just
man.
Yeah,
once.
that's like when a
It's
cat
just a
pees.
certain
That's like
vibe
when a
that
cat
he gives.
pees in the basement.
Yeah,
It's going to
cracked-
pee again.
You cracked the seal on that room. There's no way you were getting hard in there and walking back in. You're not walking outside.
It was an amphibious mission. You'd probably swim across the
Through
pool.
water.
I had no idea you stayed here though, man.
Yeah.
I feel like all white comedians live here. I was just telling them that.
Yeah.
Tom Segura, you, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, no taxes.
What is the reason?
Taxes.
Well, I think there's a couple different places that have no taxes. Why here?
They don't have comedy clubs. Like
Oh,
here.
okay.
Here you can do comedy every night of the week.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Versus
it's
like
here-
Tennessee and
here,
Florida.
Yeah, Tennessee.
Nashville could get it.
Mm.
They
Why don't
could
you
have
open your
that.
own? You open your own? Too?
I don't know. Maybe.
Soon come.
But they already, I don't know. I'm not going to build a comedy club.
Yeah.
Somebody
See,
else.
why people don't indulge in their money? Like you really didn't. This is like a regular house. Too.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
not
an Airbnb
nothing
I
like-
just rented.
You
I just live
fly in
here.
jets though, man. You can get a bigger house. Like, damn. Like that's a nice house though.
I think I will.
Nice crib.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this is all I need. I'm never here.
Yeah. No, that's true. You don't really need too much either.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't buy any designer shit. You're not wearing that type of bullshit. Yeah.
Fucking holes in my sweatpants.
Yeah. Why though, man? What
there is something about if you like get into the lap of luxury,
no,
you feel
I just want to get to the bottom of it. Why? Because as a black guy, I want to know, like, dude, you have money. You got marks on your shoes. What? Both of y'all are just wearing. They're not good shoes anymore, bro.
Shoes.
What the fuck do you mean? These are not good shoes. You guys. What is the name of those?
I have no idea.
They have an M on it.
Kahurus.
Trust
me. That
you,
sounds like a fucking cereal, man.
You guys are gonna be wearing Kahurus in about 10 years.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like,
we the whites are dictating the culture these days.
Yeah, no, y'all are definitely
got the Carhartt overalls. My uncle was wearing those.
No, I know, but it's just I don't get it, man. It's
you
good
just
though.
flow,
I think
dude.
it's
Like
dope, man.
it's like a triad boss, dude. The guy would like
Yeah.
sell hot dogs for 40 years. You just kind of move.
But where are y'all putting y'all's money into? Like, where would you say you've spent the most money at? Is it cars,
Groceries,
women,
groceries,
Grubhub,
groceries?
Yeah,
Grubhub, Chipotle.
it's like $500 a week.
That's good though, man.
I just save it. I save it all, man.
Yeah.
Always ready for the fucking rug to get pulled out from under your feet.
Yeah. What the fuck does that mean?
Just have it all crumble, dude.
Oh, okay.
Can all come crashing down at any moment.
I was just curious because I never.
No, that's
even with you. I always ask.
No, I should wear nicer clothes.
Yeah. So you don't even choose to do jets. They'll put you in the jet. And
A lot of times, yeah.
But you're not just doing it on leisure.
Yeah. It's usually with the gig. With the show, that's in the contract. Yeah. Yeah.
So you'll build that in intentionally.
Yeah.
Okay. So you like doing it.
I do like doing that.
All right. So yours is kind of like
absolutely.
You like to indulge in
getting to and from the show.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. Other than that, you're not gonna see you at a fucking strip club throwing money and shit. Yeah.
Not anymore.
Those
days are gone.
That was your thing?
No, I never really did that.
Oh, okay. That's good.
How do you indulge? What's your
girlfriend must be here, huh? Yeah, I knew it. I always know when a girl's around somewhere. I'm like, yo, what are you doing, man? When I talked to you on the phone, you weren't talking like that.
Druski, you gonna shut the fuck up right now?
I said, shut the fuck up.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. You're a completely different person right now, man. What are you doing, man? Okay. All right.
Yeah, naked girls. Nah.
Yeah.
Naked girls dancing. No, I hate it.
I
wish they'd all put the clothes on.
You're a humble dude, bro.
How do you indulge?
You also as well. Go ahead.
Thank you, man. How do you indulge? What's your
man, I try not to do the same. Like I try to, spend a little here and there, but definitely not one of the guys that'll buy a bunch of cars or houses or nothing, spots, none of that shit. I like to invest back into whatever we're doing. Like even with the show that we're doing right now, like I like to spend my money there. Or even with auditions, like that shit's expensive to go city to city and try to do these auditions. People don't know that. And a lot of times when I show the production, like even my cameraman right here, Film, he'll take pictures of behind the scenes and people are like, what the fuck is that many people behind? It's like a whole thing. So it's not easy doing that, but I like to spend my money in that way instead of, all that bullshit out.
You want to know something wild?
Yeah.
I saw a fucking drone last night.
Where?
A drone?
Yeah, one of the drones.
What?
You hear about
Like
the drones?
alien?
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard about
Saw it last night. You didn't hear about the drones in New Jersey?
No.
That's crazy.
You're just hearing about news outlet was that on?
Everything.
Shade Room?
Yeah, they were. They thought they were aliens.
You see how the white guy? He's like, no, it's not a fucking Shade Room. Where did y'all? Where was that at?
Right here. I saw it outside.
There was a
last
drone,
night.
like a real,
big fucking huge drone. For like an hour, it was flying, and then it would come around. It was doing the same lap over and over.
He might have actually been. There might have been someone just watching you. Just like, oh, fuck.
It was a real big fucking drone.
What?
And it was far. Like it was high.
Do you feel like? Do you believe in all the alien shit?
No, I just don't think anyone knows what the drones are. No one. I mean, if you've never heard of this story,
I've
probably
heard
sound
of
like a
drones,
fucking maniac.
like the fucking camera drone thing.
Yeah, but there's drones right now that no one knows what they are, and the government won't tell us what they are. What? And they're like SUV-sized drones
in the air.
In the air.
That's how big they are.
But I'm saying, does it look
huge.
like a circle? Is it like the?
No, it's like it kind of looks almost like a plane, but it's got lights everywhere. I'll show you.
Damn, it's tricked out.
Yeah, I need to see this.
It's got the ground effects.
Nah, that does sound interesting though. I've never seen.
Is it? I mean, it's not that exciting, but there it is last night. It's far away.
You got raw footage?
Yeah.
Bro, this is a fucking plane, nigga.
No, it's not. I knew this was gonna happen. I was
This
afraid.
is a fucking plane.
I was afraid to
Yo,
tell
I'm
you guys.
literally looking at it. This is a plane with red lights on. This might have been an emergency plane.
Trust me, daddy.
Yeah. No. I see what you're saying, though. Hold on.
And it was just doing fucking. It was.
Nah, it does
here,
look very
and it would go
different.
there. It was literally just doing circles for as long as I was
What
out
the
there.
fuck?
You'd see it every like 20
So
minutes.
other people have seen this, and
Yeah.
nobody has said exactly what it was.
No, senators are literally asking the government to tell us what it is, and they won't.
Damn.
Well, they know you're here. I'll tell you that.
They got
Whatever it is, they know that Shane Gillis is
Can I peep that thing?
house.
Yeah.
Nah, that's interesting.
The first video.
I've
put
never
eyes on
actually
that.
seen nothing like that for real.
The first video is very
It
good.
kind of looks like
I
something.
see what you're saying, looking like a plane.
Yeah, it kind of has like the flash of
I
red.
saw it with my naked eye.
But looking at
Saw
that
it.
flight path, that's an irregular flight path.
Yeah,
for
because
sure.
it's not just going through; it stopped. and then it
Yeah,
went back the
that's
other way.
Filming it never does it justice.
I
I saw it live.
Why
And-
does nobody have good HD footage of shit?
I don't know. I tried
It's-
to film it and it just got blurry. And then hold on, you can hear
I
my
feel like nobody has a good HD footage of nothing that we don't know about.
oh, this is. Yeah, my girlfriend was making fun of me for being old because I couldn't film it. What?
Your old ass can't make it.
Well, you fucking do it. That's good UFO footage. Well, then you fucking film it. I can't film it. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Nobody has good footage of none of this shit, bro. That's the fucked up part of all this shit.
I wish. Oh, O'Connor was there. He can vouch for me.
for the UAP.
I can't have girl vouch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For what?
To
Fuck
see a
is that?
UFO, you can't have a woman be like, "Yeah, we saw it." No
Why?
one's going to trust
they
her.
believe everything.
Yeah, no one's going to believe the woman. But I do have. O'Connor was there too. You can't have a female. You can't.
What's wrong?
You need 2 male witnesses. Any female witness is nullified, dude.
Yeah. The
One male witness is equal to
Oh,
like
man,
5
bro.
female
The
witnesses.
prosecutor just hits them with their horoscope in the stand. They're like, "Yes, I believe everything." They're like, "All right, Your Honor, rest my case."
Nah, I honestly, I don't know if I believe in that shit, man. It's definitely something out there in the ocean, but I don't know about it anywhere.
Yeah, I don't think that was. I don't think there was like an alien UFO.
Yeah, I think that was
just
some
a
government shit.
fucking weird government thing.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do.
yeah.
I'm gonna be out there tonight. I'm gonna
Either
look
that or
again.
your neighbors just are on some trying
Yeah.
to fuck with you.
There's also a chance it's just a guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, just a neighbor.
just having fun with it.
It's a big fucking
But
drone.
you said
though.
you saw it on an outlet.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
it was
it's
all
on
over
the
the
news.
news. There was like
Oh, it was on the news.
they were everywhere.
Okay,
So it was like
that's
people
not
really
just a
were calling
neighbor
him
then.
the what?
Yeah, that's not a neighbor.
Yeah, no,
That could be China.
yeah, it could be China. Although, why would they like? They could.
That could be China.
China could
And what
hack.
do they want to come to Austin, Texas for?
That's what I'm
a
trying
lot
to
of
figure
tech.
out.
A lot of tech
There's
down here.
nothing
They're spying.
here, bro.
It's all tech now.
It's tech.
Yeah, Elon
Yeah.
Musk.
So this is like kind of like the new Portland.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
a lot of tech down there.
Yeah, led
in the
by
city.
Elon Musk. Dude,
Yeah.
what do you think about his pouring his
Fucking-
heart out?
Pouring his heart out like that.
Yeah, did you see that?
See Elon Musk hit a fucking.
Did you see the Nazi salute from Elon Musk?
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
that
yeah.
was.
And he
That was
claims
tough to
he was.
defend, bro.
He's like, "I'm sending my heart to you," and he pounded his chest and then tossed his
And
hand
threw
up.
it out. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, that is.
I
Either,
think a lot of the shit he be doing, sometimes he be trolling too.
You
though.
think that's
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah. Because he's
wild-
heavy on Twitter and shit.
He is.
He's always like laughing at jokes on there.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like, shit that AB posts.
He's trying to do like the cack.
Like the Cracker
Yeah.
of the Year awards and all that. He always laughs at shit like that. So I think he knows what he's doing. He's very funny.
but tossing a fucking.
Yeah, that was crazy though. That's not that much.
That's not
at
even
an
a joke.
inauguration.
You can't do
that
that
is
at a
crazy.
political rally.
And
You
then,
can't
and,
be
then,
like,
and then being like, "Oh my god, enough with the Nazi stuff, dude." It's like that was wild.
that was a close one.
Yeah.
I'm usually quick to defend that one.
Why didn't you go? I saw like
I was. I went to the Notre Dame national championship.
you were invited for sure though.
I was not through the administration. I don't
You're one of
think.
the pure ones.
AB
They
AB
invite you to
invited me.
shit like that.
I got invited with AB.
Yeah.
Which was
Wait,
tough
AB
to turn
was
down.
there?
Yeah,
Antonio Brown was at the
Antonio
inauguration.
Brown was at the inauguration with
Okay, who's
Theo Vaughn and the
inviting?
Paul brothers. I mean, that was a crazy lineup.
Dude, it
I didn't
was.
even know he was. I didn't see him. I didn't see AB in none of those pictures
I didn't see him either.
He was there.
for sure.
Yeah,
You know,
I
that.
saw a picture of him and Trump, and he invited me to go with him.
He took a picture with Trump. How is this not? I have not seen none of this shit.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. I saw the
He's
Paul
doing it.
brothers were there.
I saw one of the. It was this black guy there doing an MLK speech.
Oh yeah, and
And
Trump's behind
man.
him, kind of fucking laughing.
If you're a brother in America, he really That guy set us back right there. I don't know what he even put that accent on for. I don't know why yeah, it was a lot, man.
So he hit like the old preacher
he
accent.
just really it's like, damn, bro.
What was he doing? He's like, we will have Panama one day.
Yeah, well, you don't do it. You don't. You're not allowed to do it. Just leave that alone, man. Let's leave it alone, bro. Let's leave it alone. Just fuck it. Because after
that was just for clarification.
It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right when you went to go and do that.
That's how we both naturally talk. This is our radio voice right now.
We've been code switching this whole
Whenever
time.
we talk, we're like, yeah, I'd like some Chipotle. Could I get chicken bowl with rice? And he says, yeah, no problem, Shay.
One day the portions will be bigger. This is some bullshit.
That's just how we talk normally.
The brand risk right here.
This is not a brand risk.
I just
not a
hope
brand risk.
we have a cease and desist letter. This is getting bad.
Nah.
Our lawyers are counter back with White Boys Crazy.
White Boys Crazy.
Damn, Druski, you're the man.
Oh man.
Can you do a good MLK?
No, I just see. I'm gonna just leave that alone because that guy, he definitely set us back so bad that I don't even think we even need to impersonate MLK. I don't even know why that guy did that. And if you look at Trump and Elon Musk and everybody's face when he was doing it, it's just like
it was crazy.
It was, I don't know why.
It was almost as crazy
it
as
didn't
the
make
other
sense.
salute.
They were like trying not to laugh.
Yeah.
It was almost like, bro, why are you doing this?
Because it is funny.
Now? Yeah, it's like
we know that's not how you talk. What are you doing?
God, yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Who is that guy? Was he a pastor?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of. I didn't see that. I'm kind of. I missed everything on the internet. Yesterday. How do you Google that, by the way?
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the best person to impersonate during an inauguration.
Yeah,
they could have just played a clip. I think.
True.
Yeah, I knew he was a reverend.
What was he stoked on? Was he just like stoked on Trump or like?
I think unity.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
nice.
That's good.
Yeah, that's dope.
It truly is though. If you're going to give a speech,
well, that's good.
Nobody had anything bad to say. Oh wow, yeah, no, that guy's good. Yeah, that's a good dude.
He could have just been like, all right,
for him to just come in there for unity.
That's actually nice.
Yeah. And maybe he just got carried away. The spirit of the moment. He was just like, fuck it, I can't control myself and just let rip.
Yeah, I think Musk got carried away too.
Yeah, he saw Musk do a fucking Nazi salute. He's like, I'm doing the voice. Fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have fun too.
It's the 40s and 50s again. Everybody's going back. Let's just do whatever we were doing.
That was weird though, seeing like
everybody was trying to get in
Everyone's
back.
going back in time.
And then you saw the Paul brothers got into it with
Theo.
I thought it was a joke at first, but Theo really he hopped on
classic bullying, dude. They fucked up his chair and had him fall.
Yeah, he was serious, bro.
Yeah, you'd be embarrassed. Imagine falling at the inauguration.
It didn't happen.
Huh?
Theo came back and said, "My bad." Turns out they didn't fuck with the chair.
But was he trolling?
I don't think. I think he was serious. I have no idea. I didn't talk to him about it. I think he seemed serious.
Yeah.
I was
Theo's
ready to
one of
ride.
those guys you never really know sometimes. Right?
Yeah, you can't really tell, but that seemed serious.
Yeah, he seemed because it didn't seem like anything he was joking about.
No,
there was no joke in none of the shit he was tweeting out.
Unless he sells a fight with them.
True.
He just goes and gets knocked out by the Paul brothers.
I was ready to ride against the Paul brothers.
Hey, that's one way he could be selling that fight.
Maybe he sells just getting knocked out in a couple months.
That'd be so sick.
Yeah, falling through a chair out of anywhere is hell. But inauguration,
that is funny to think about. Logan's the boxer, right? Or Jake Paul.
No, they both do it.
Yeah.
One fake fight. Logan is like a WWF guy.
I think he did that after he did the Floyd when he was like, fuck.
Yeah, he boxed Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I get him confused.
They both boxed, but the younger brother's the one who just beat the fuck out of Mike Tyson.
So unnecessary.
That was
so bad.
Man. That was like sad, man.
Yeah.
They had Mike like butt naked in the locker room, just getting prepared.
I think that was Mike.
Yeah.
I think Mike was doing that.
Yeah, no, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had Mike really, tweaking out.
Yeah, true.
But that might have just been, I think that's from other fights though, man. I think he's got a form of CTE for sure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people with functional CTE. There's CTE that you can notice off bat, but then there's like the functional kind.
Yeah.
That like you could say wild shit and get away with it a little bit. Yeah.
It's like
Mike
AIDS.
Tyson is one of them. Yeah, exactly.
It's like if you have enough money, you
yeah,
can just ride
and
it out.
eventually
Like
it
AIDS.
spreads and spreads until yeah.
You just give it to all your girlfriends, punch them in the head.
Okay, well I don't know about that.
That's what I thought you were
I
talking about.
don't think you spread it like that. I think it spreads through the brain.
It does. Yeah, that's actually a decent point. CTE does
He's
get
got a
can
point.
kind of spread.
He's got a point.
Yeah.
They got it from somebody who probably had CTE too.
Who's some functional CTE people that you feel like have functional CTE?
I think it's probably just most former NFL guys.
Yeah. Anytime they flash to a
guys.
UFC fighter at one of those things.
Nah,
and they're like,
some of the fighters have it too.
The
though.
old UFC fighters.
Yeah, they're wrecked.
Real
dude.
old. Yeah.
Yeah. It's got to be kind of sick to just be like, fuck it. Yeah, I'm just going to get my bell rang and just rock with CTE for a while. Once you get over the fear, it's got to be kind of nice.
Yeah.
Gamble whenever you feel like it. Fucking smash everything in your house.
Yo, those gambler companies, they'll be on you too. They'll be looking for those people. You've been seeing that, you know about Bob Minery?
I know of him.
He's been promoting the fuck out of some gamble company.
Oh, really?
Oh, man. They got him by the balls, man. He's just promoting.
Who is that?
He usually does shit with like Nelk Boys
Okay.
and different shit around that. But I don't know the name of the company, but it is funny, man. He'll do a promotion and then take it down in like an hour. He'd be like, if you want to win free tickets, come out to a game with me and just have all this shit you got to do. And then he'd be like, fuck those people. I'm not doing that shit no more. This company is such. You'd be like, what the fuck just happened, bro? You got all these people to sign up in an hour. And then he's like, if you guys
Never
sign
mind.
up, I'm sorry. Tomorrow we'll do a different one. I'm like, yo, this is the worst business I've ever seen in my life. But you know, those companies, they just like, they got money, man.
Dude, tons of money.
Wild out here.
Apparently, they've been like killing it harder than anyone can imagine. Like billions
betting?
of dollars out of the state of New Jersey alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Sagar
Yeah.
and Jetty's big on that. The guy from Breaking Points he was hipping me to the stats, and they're not good.
Yeah,
Dudes
we
are
never
constantly-
had betting like this.
I know.
You had to go to Atlantic City or
I don't think they were able to promote it back in the day.
yeah, it was illegal.
Yeah.
They just made it legal, and now every single person gambles.
Well,
Yeah.
after LeBron James started doing commercials, like, fuck.
Was he?
Yeah. He does one right now with Kevin Hart, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Damn, his deal just ended with China. Now he's doing gambling.
I was mad at LeBron during the national title.
Why? Oh, he was
He was
Ohio.
he was in the box.
Oh, yeah.
He
I mean,
put
you had to know.
Put
that
a
they
crown
weren't
on his
gonna
own
win that,
head.
though.
I was just.
You knew Notre Dame wasn't going to win that.
I didn't think Notre Dame was going to win, but
Yeah.
First drive looked
great
good.
season.
You
First
gave her a
drive was
pep
great.
talk, though?
I did.
You did? Yeah.
I'm not supposed to.
Well, that
talk.
might have been the reason right there. That shit didn't happen. For
What
you.
happened?
No, just met the boys in the morning, gave them a little.
How'd that go?
chat.
First it
It
met
was
the
incredible.
boys
I
like
think I'm
he's a
not supposed to
coach.
talk about it.
Okay,
Like
okay,
he's the
okay.
I think they want me to
coach.
kind
True,
of.
true.
But no, that was awesome.
Mm.
Yeah, got to meet Marcus Freeman before the game. Phil talked to him. It was nice.
That's awesome.
Phil made his way all the way back to the title after the week 2 heart attack.
Huge.
Beast.
How did you feel about the game? Did you feel all right with? I mean, it was.
I knew it was. I was like 21-7. I was like, that's game.
Yeah.
And then it would
Nah,
close.
they almost-
I mean,
they
they
almost
cut it
made a
though. They
comeback.
cut it to one
Yeah,
score
yeah.
with like 4 minutes, and then questionable decision to try to kick a field goal for no reason, down 16 or whatever.
Yeah,
But great season. We'll be back.
for sure.
We got to raise some money for the Irish now.
No, they've got plenty of money, man.
And I'm gonna give them a little.
Those guys.
That's
yeah,
what it-
sorry, that's
that's
where
what
all the
I-
money's going.
That's where all the money's going. I'm going to fuck my family. It's going straight to Notre Dame football. I was
Those
looking
booster
at,
clubs is eating, man.
yeah, I was looking at the confetti, watching Ohio State score, just sitting there going. I called my agent immediately. I was like, let's book a show and give all the money to Notre Dame. Notre Dame needs a champion. I woke up the next day like, fuck. Fuck, that's a lot of money. Fuck.
You just take your half of the pros, like the fire show you're doing. Like, actually, Bill, I'll donate my own half to Notre Dame.
Fuck the LA Fires. That's going to Notre Dame needs a D tackle. I need to give that to an 18-year-old.
Those dudes is nuts, man. I think y'all did something for the LA Fires. Y'all
That's on
those
Monday.
seats.
Me and
Oh,
Burr,
okay.
me and Burr are gonna do a show out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's it
that'll be-
at? Where's the show at?
I don't know. In LA. I forget what it's called. The Wiltern?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? The
They were
Wiltern?
talking about that when I was over there.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah. I thought it was something for kids. I thought it was a like a fundraiser.
What I'm doing?
Yeah, I thought
It's a fundraiser
tell
for
me.
the fires
Okay,
for
okay.
LA.
Yeah, I think it's going towards Randy Quaid's mansion.
Yeah. No, what's happening is all those rich people whose houses burnt down. Not that I'm like fuck them,
Yeah, for
but
sure.
they are all renting apartments now in LA, and the prices are just
Oh fuck!
everyone's fucked now because now thousands of rich people
yeah,
are just buying.
came down
everybody
from
else's-
the hills and
yeah.
they're just crushing it.
And like landlords are calling people like, "Hey, get the fuck out of here!
That's fucked.
I got a guy who's gonna pay triple what you're paying."
Oh,
And if people don't know the laws, they're just like, "Oh fuck, my landlord said I had to leave."
that sucks.
Yeah. So
what the fuck are y'all talking about, man?
The fires. The
there's
rich have
fires
to
in
send the
LA.
bills.
Did
After
you,
the
you don't
drone-
know the fucking
Did you hear
drones?
about it? Nah. That shit was a crazy situation for real. You know what's crazy? We had just eaten at that Nobu. I don't know if that shit burnt down.
Yeah, I don't know anything about LA.
Yeah,
So they were
yeah,
telling me where
Like
shit was
over there
burning.
in
and I
like
was
a
like, oh.
Malibu area, they got
Yeah.
like a bunch of restaurants on
Yeesh.
the water. But I saw a lot of that shit burning down on that whole strip.
Damn.
Yeah, like the houses and everything. I don't know if Nobu or Soho might still be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you were there after the fire? Or right
Nah, it
before?
was like 2 days before it started.
Whoa.
We were just there.
Was it fucking
And then I
windy?
saw the videos of it, of somebody driving through that same area.
Oh wow.
And I was like, damn, this shit looks completely
Jesus.
like swept through. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what all got affected.
Well, it was
by
weird too, because like you would look at the footage and there'd be one house left on the block, and it's like that'd be crazy to just come back and be like, oh fuck,
Yeah, I did it.
shit, all right,
Hey,
Yeah.
I'll move back in.
just move
I'm
right
just gonna
back
be
in.
back.
Just chill. That's it's
Yeah, you
really
just live
fucked
on
up.
the moon.
Could you?
Yeah,
imagine?
true.
Just
Be the
craters
Martian.
everywhere. You're just in a house.
You'd be the Martian.
That's crazy, man.
That's fucked up, dude. I came
Yeah, it's
across
fucked up that y'all laughing over there, man.
I know,
what y'all
for real.
doing, bro? That's not cool, man.
This is
Well,
what they
I
do.
got a fact
Praying
that's
for
gonna
the
sober the
families and
room.
everybody, you know.
Dude, I heard recently
Yeah, man.
37%. This is gonna sober
Praying
us
for the
up.
families.
37%.
Oh, for real. You see, I'm trying to whisper into my
really
mic as he's talking.
I don't think it's
man,
funny,
praying
but
for the
pray for
family.
the
Nah,
families.
all jokes aside, I really don't find that none of that funny for real.
For sure.
No, but I'm doing a fundraiser. What are you doing to help?
I was looking to come with y'all. That's why I brought it up. I wanted to.
Good.
And
Let's
I
get you
wanted
out
to
there.
involve myself.
Hell
with you
yeah.
guys'
There you go.
association.
I mean, they
Support
would love
anything y'all are doing to portray.
No, he was in Atlanta when I was, and I was like, because I was going over to say what's up to the team before the game, and I was like, be nice to have Druski with me for the black players.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I walk in, you know, the O line was hyped to see me.
True.
So let's get the wideouts and DBs fired up. Let's get the running
wide
backs.
receivers fired
Let's
up.
get
in
the
there.
running backs and wideouts going a little. Here's
Not the
Druski.
running backs.
Yeah, let's get Druski.
Yo, you're stupid.
Linebackers
as
and
fuck, bro.
O-line were flying.
Do they? How do they look
The
at you?
whites
Like
are ah.
they gotta know who you are though. The black players know.
Yeah, they
yeah,
did.
yeah,
I was surprised.
yeah. Why though? They
A little,
know who he
yeah.
is. Yeah.
I didn't think they'd get as hyped. I was like, I was going into it like, no one's gonna give a fuck. This is gonna be awkward. I walked in there like sick.
Nah, they fuck with you, man. Everybody do.
Shannon
I think-
Sharp used to do that, where he'd be like, "I can't believe all these white people know about me." It's like, dude, you have one of the biggest shows on YouTube. What are you talking about?
Yeah, his shit is jumping now.
It's
too.
huge.
After that Cat Williams situation, he's
Yeah,
I think it's like at 90 million for that one episode.
yeah.
What do you
The
think he got paid from just that one episode?
just that, dude. The sex
Yeah.
tape was kind of sus, though. That was like,
Yeah, I don't know if that was
how do you
true
go on
either.
Instagram Live on accident?
Yeah, that doesn't happen. That
Yeah,
doesn't
and then he
happen.
just
Not
promoted
at all.
boner pills.
I don't.
afterwards.
I don't think I'm buying that either. I don't know. I don't know if that actually happened for real.
I mean, you know, more power to him if it was like a viral
I feel like he
one.
would have went longer.
What do you mean?
If it was intentional, I think he would have went
Yeah.
longer. That was quick. Dude.
I didn't.
He
I
knows
didn't get
everyone's
to
gonna
see
fast
how
forward.
it ended either, though.
It was quick.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like 2 minutes.
yeah, but it could have.
He was going hard though.
he
He's
could
like,
have
You
set
got
it
to
off.
think about it after. Yeah, he was going
He was
hard.
growling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good
It was
girl.
fucking
I think he had
intense.
some good girls in there.
It was intense.
But see, that's the thing about it. If he was growling and doing all that, at some point you're about to bust. If you're doing all that,
Oh,
because
yeah.
once you get in the mind, you're already
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The sounds. See, that's people don't talk about that enough. The sounds will get you.
Fucking
Yeah, a girl.
if a
can
girl
start
makes one
talking,
noise,
right,
I go,
right.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't.
It's true.
That's
It's true.
I told you not to make a fucking sound.
I wear earplugs. I wear that shit guys wear when they land planes. I put that on.
It's a mind thing, man. So that's why I feel like with his shit, it's like, yo, can you do that again? What do you usually say?
Yeah, fuck it. The second is like,
Shut the fuck up.
Don't come. Don't come. I'm right there. You go, oh, shit. I was shooting at that bitch. Goddamn.
Nah, I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
come.
because immediately after he promoted like these sex pills, so I don't know if that could
Yeah.
have been a promotional thing, you know, kind
a
of
good
like
way
when
to
Snoop
promote.
Dogg said he was done smoking.
Yeah,
He came out with the fireless grill or whatever.
yeah. Some of that company could have slid right in real quick though. I'm like, dude, promote us.
Hey man,
Everyone's talking about you grunting on that lady.
Who knows? You're right though. That shit was a quick hump.
It was quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he could have
He
been
was-
in the middle humping and set it off mid.
No, he had Instagram
Nah, you gotta
Live.
go through what somebody screen recorded everything you have to do to go live.
That's what
on
I'm saying.
Instagram. And it was like 7 different buttons you have to press. to make
Maybe
it
the
happen.
girl did it. Maybe the girl did it on his phone because there's no way he did that on accident. That's what I was saying originally.
Because once you get
He's
to the
old.
open, once you get to
True.
the open, the fucking camera thing, which you slide over, you got to keep swiping to get to the
Yeah.
live. And then once you get to the live, it asks you again, "Are you sure
Yeah,
you want to go live?" It's not like it's not a pocket dial. You gotta like literally get there and agree to everything that is asking. So I don't know. It is
I'm
what
glad
it
he
is.
did it.
Yeah. Well, why would that be?
It's just nice.
Yeah.
I just like having it around.
It's
And
different.
also, I think about it a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm having sex, I go,
Yeah.
good Lord, if somebody heard me.
I listen to it to get hype. If I like got a show, I listen to it just to hype myself
You
up.
put the sex
Put
tape.
the audio
yeah.
in, and just get hype right before I go on stage.
That should be what you walk out to. Just play it for 2 minutes straight.
Oh, that's a good girl. Yeah.
Bro said that's a good girl.
He threw a couple good girls in there, which is like, all right.
Yeah, he did though. That's what
figured-
made it believable with me. I think once you start throwing shit like that in, it's like, oh, okay,
Good
this
girls.
might be real.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
talking her through an orgasm, like, yeah, good girl. That's what he was
I
doing.
feel. Yeah.
Ew, bro.
He's just training, dude.
That's
He's
more of
training
a
her.
black thing though.
Is it?
What's good, my nigga? That's my boy. So
Oh, I was hoping.
yeah.
Hey, what's up?
We're just in here
That's my boy,
grunting.
so-
We're in here coming.
yeah, man.
Dude, so this is what I was about to tell you guys to sober up the room. Apparently, remember Kinsey, the sex researcher back in the 50s? They made a movie about this
Back
guy.
in the what?
Back in like the 50s, this guy
How old are you, man?
I'm 38 for a second. I was like, am I 50 years old?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
So apparently in the 50s, this guy did like a crazy sex study where he like was interviewing housewives, dudes, and he was like, because no one would talk about sex back then, and he was like, here's what's actually occurring. And apparently, I just learned this the other day. According to his stats, 37% of men have had homosexual experiences, defined by one of the men reaching orgasm back in the 50s, and that was Self-Who reported. That's a crazy stat.
What? Okay, what made you fucking look this up, man?
My brother told me about it. to be
Oh,
fair.
you were jacking off.
No, I wasn't.
Bro, said my fucking
Yeah.
brother. Right.
You-
In the
he
middle
gave
of a
up-
My
good
brother told me-
dick
I
beat
have the text.
session, this guy was researching
Yeah,
facts
we go research.
about how to
I
come
mean,
better.
You definitely, he stopped
Yeah, what do
jacking.
you- yeah,
he
like,
stopped
what?
watching porn. Now you're jacking off to fucking research.
I
Don't
have been
act
off
like
board.
you
I've been
wouldn't
off
jack
the board.
off. Don't act like you wouldn't jack off to some research.
I wouldn't jerk off to the research. The questionnaire,
You love
maybe. The
research.
questionnaire, maybe.
The questionnaire.
If the questionnaire was charged enough, it'd be like erotica
37% of dudes were around.
in the 50s, dude. I could be wrong. My brother could be misleading me. He could be, leading me down a
like somebody came.
yes. 2 dudes partied. At least 1 dude came, if not both.
That's interesting. What does your brother do?
Just chills.
He's chilling.
Oh, he's
Just
not
chills.
He's not even working.
He's off the grid, bro.
He's off the grid.
He's off the grid, man.
Well, I understand
Yeah.
why.
He's doing research.
I understand
He's in
why.
the
Yeah,
dungeon,
he's
bro.
researching.
He's in the dungeon, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he just hit me with the fact.
Bro
I was
said
like,
he's in the dungeon,
Yeah.
man.
cooking up. Research on guys being gay in the 50s.
Dude, I mean, is that a fucked up fact?
It's an insane statistic.
If true, look, Google it, dude. Please produce this. Google. I want to know if my brother's misleading
his
me.
brother, man.
Dude, 30s in the 50s, dude. That's crazy, and that's self-reporting. I mean,
It's good they included the jizz part because
exactly.
otherwise back then everybody would be like, I was kind of fucking gay. I said good night to a guy when I was leaving a party. Yeah.
10. My brother's fluffing the numbers, bro.
He's fluffing
37 is crazy.
Yeah, you need to
Kinsey,
call your
look
brother,
up
man. I want to
KINS.
talk. I want to talk to this guy.
I gotta get some
Yeah,
clarification.
call him. What's his name? Cal.
Tom.
Typical. I knew it was one of those 3-letter names.
I'll put him on right now.
Yeah,
Let me see
call
if he
that
can
guy,
clarify.
man. I want to talk to him.
Oh shit! I don't know why I typed Thomas.
Fuck Tom.
Let's go. Let's get the clarification.
Is he
Dude,
older or the younger brother?
he's my older brother.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's very weird.
He's the oldest. He's doing
Yeah.
research.
Second older.
Oh, it was Tom.
was
Fed's
Tom.
older than Tom?
Yeah.
I would have never guessed.
K-Fed's older than Tom. He's on FaceTime audio, dude. He's on that. Oh, show me that show's number. He'll call me back. But yeah, dude,
Yeah, fuck
I
it,
could be
man.
wrong, but he was saying 37%, which is 10. Oh, really? Maybe this is an updated study. Maybe it's the Kinsey Institute of Research. But here's my whole point. The reason I'm bringing this up, and this is the conclusion me and him reached independently. If it is somehow 37% self-reported, that means in real life it's got to be, what, like 90, 94? And the conclusion was we both reached this.
These
Nope,
are
he's got it right there.
insane numbers. We're just
Hold
throwing
on.
shit
Here
out.
we go. My
I
point
trust the
is,
science with this.
me and my brother were
It
trying
went
to
from
say
10
we're
to
the only.
94 fucking
Gotta be
percent.
90.
Dude,
94% of
37
guys.
say yes. It's definitely the amount who actually did it and didn't say
Here,
yes.
we'll
It's
do a
gotta
blind
be-
study. Everybody, I won't tell on you.
Yeah,
Everybody,
true.
close your eyes. Raise your hand if you did something gay. Close your eyes.
I didn't close my eyes because I'm not fucking gay.
Someone gets their
I feel
dick
like if
grabbed.
you participate and close your eyes,
Close your
I feel like you're a part of it if you close your eyes. So I'm not gonna close my fucking eyes. I'm not even gonna play half of the game
My
with you.
point was, me and my brother are arguing out which one of us was the only. There's only.
I know you did some
Yeah,
gay
he closed
shit.
his eyes.
You close your eyes.
But you said to close your eyes.
I did, but if you participated in any way, that counts. You're part of the percentage.
Fuck, dude, I closed my eyes so hard. The point was, me and my brother were suspecting we might both be the only straight dude actually in the world, the chosen one. Like the world's actually all gay, and me or my brother are the chosen one.
I mean,
We are Neo.
I might be out. I've been in the room when dudes have jizzed.
That's crazy.
That doesn't count.
It was straight, but
That's what I'm saying. Straight as hell. You guys were stoked on pussy.
Okay. So it was like a train situation. Like,
It's a white guy
It was
train.
a
It's just a bunch of.
it was a white guy train.
Hold on. White
yeah, I was
dudes.
gonna say,
White
yeah,
dudes.
it's a difference between a white guy train and a black guy train.
White guy
There is.
trains are teenagers jerking off together in the same room without a girl.
Well, that's weird. That's not it. That's not a train at all. Usually,
It's a white train.
yeah, that's just for the fuck of it, for the fun, for shits
Hey.
and giggles.
It's just porn. You just get porn and you're just fucking stoked. And
You
you're
don't
like,
need
yo,
kids.
toss
Oh,
it
and
up.
like just being there,
Your
like it's
kids,
the
you know,
movie
on porn,
theater.
you go to one kid's house who has a perverted dad. You go, bro, break out the stash. The boys need to party.
This is before the cell phones and shit. Back in the day, it was only a VHS.
But why together
Just
though?
like-
What
I
is
just
the
like that
reason?
Your team has to sit here.
They're like, what the fuck type
sit
of white
here.
shit is
Well,
this?
back then
but
you
why together? What is
because you didn't know the next time you were going to see porn because it
Oh,
wasn't on
and
the
it's
phone.
no phones,
and it
it's
was
more
just
so
on.
like-
Yeah, you're just like, fuck, I'm going to jerk off.
Yeah,
real quick.
you guys go over there. I'll go on this side of the room. Don't look.
Yeah.
But there's no walls. It's just.
Look, you
That's
can
a
sit
fair
here.
point.
You can punch holes in the
I mean, we
ceiling
all got
day long.
trivial. Like,
No, you
what?
can't look, dude.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I get it.
So
man. That's
what's up with the? Walk us through the train. What's
Yeah,
up
what's
with the
going on
train?
with the train? Because the
nah,
train's weird.
train.
'Cause
Yeah,
that
it's
carries
just
on way
I've
too
never
late.
indulged in no
Okay.
train, but I think at parties and stuff there was a thing, where when you're in high school, everybody's going in, the girls twerking in the room here, and then you might go upstairs and there might be 5 guys and 1 girl from
Yeah.
the fucking basketball team, and she's like the basketball trainer or water girl or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
You never know. And I think, that would be considered a train in the black culture.
For sure.
And
Yeah.
that's also considered gay
Well, I mean,
by me.
I've never participated. I've just been at a party and maybe in high school, you might see walking to a room. Like, oh
Yeah.
shit, okay,
You've seen the train station.
yeah.
You walked by.
Yeah. or you just hear about it at school. You go back to school the next day and they be like, oh yeah, we ran a train on so and so.
Yeah.
You just never, you never know. It depends on the situation. But yeah, that's the black
I think
train.
it's the same idea though. It's like,
Yeah.
let's just all get while
Were
the
you at
getting's
any of the
good.
Diddy parties, or did you miss that?
What the fuck and where did that come? How did that? Of all questions,
Or did you miss that train?
how did that go?
That train might have left the
That
station,
train took
but
off
you
from
were
the
right
station.
there.
Yeah,
You
that
were
train-
right there to
That
get on
train
that.
took off from the station for sure.
were
Yeah,
close.
yeah. No, I wasn't at that train station.
You left early. You
Yeah,
left early.
no, that was down the street from me. I wasn't there. No.
Did you ever meet Diddy?
Yo, what the fuck?
Bro, yo, I forgot you
He's like,
actually
yo,
might have.
I've seen
He
pictures
actually
with you
might have.
there. In the picture. Yo, what's the look you gave me?
Bro.
That's the look of somebody who's like, well, I got cold hard facts. So like, I've seen you with the guy, Nah.
Damn.
Never been to that train station though. No.
No, good for you.
Yeah, that's good.
Haven't
Nobody has
indulged.
apparently.
Yeah, everyone has.
I was relieved to learn that nobody was at the party.
I've been relieved. Turns out no one was there. Everybody I've asked says no, I was not there.
Well, everyone pushes the time back. Like, yeah, I always left at 2 a.m. At 3 a.m., everyone
3
busted their dicks out. It's like, well, how do you
Denzel?
know?
Wasn't Denzel saying that?
Yeah.
Denzel was like, no, I got out of there.
I think Denzel was there whispering like cool Bible quotes to people, like the devil gets close to you when they're most successful,
That would fuck you up.
and they're both getting their
Yeah, he
dicks. They're
said
both
that. He
getting their
said
dicks
that
sucked.
about the. I think it was the Will Smith, Chris Rock situation.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think that was Diddy's house. He said that at.
No, probably not. But
What
do
the
you think
fuck,
about-
man? This dude be having cold hard facts, but mixes up the stories.
I'm a storyteller.
Denzel, yeah, that would fuck you up. You're on ecstasy at a Diddy party.
Fuck.
Denzel Washington comes up and whispers a
Training days, you.
quote.
Training days,
Oh,
you.
shit.
These guys are sick, man. Seriously.
The Diddy
Oh,
party.
my
Who
God.
was there? At least one guy.
Who
who
was
like,
at the
yeah.
Diddy party?
Yo, guys. Yo, what the fuck, man?
Just tell us. We've
Yeah, I
been-
see. It was like a back to back. Y'all are running a train on questions here.
I can read. Guys, I can read. I know I can fucking read. The big game is almost here, and it's now or never. Don't miss out on the last football game of the season with Prize Picks, the best place to win cash. With over 10 million members and billions paid out in winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. It's the simplest way to win money in over 30 states, including California, Texas, and Georgia. Isn't that nice to hear Texas in there?
Yeah, I like that, man.
I like that.
Well, because yes,
That's why I use Prize Picks.
awesome.
And I can't emphasize enough how easy it is to play. Let me break it down for you. I just pick between 2 to 6 players, 2 of the hottest guys across any sport, whoever I think's the hottest, and pick more or less on each of their projections. Then submit my lineup. That's it. And I could win up to 1,000 times my money, all in just 60 seconds or less. Just like that. I'm able to get back to eating my wings and drinking an ice cold bucket of Bud Lights with the buddies. These motherfuckers. Because you know me, huge sports guy, huge beer guy, even bigger Prize Picks guy. Bigger?
Yeah, what the hell are they trying to say?
Prize Picks? You know I love my brewskis. Don't you dare get in between me and my brewskis and my wings. Join me in the fun. Combine up to 6 packs. Oh my God.
Sorry, I don't think you meant to say that.
Sorry, I mean combine up to 6 picks. Jesus Christ, guys. I gotta change my life. This is an ad or this is a Prize Picks intervention.
I know. I'm deeply sorry
Yeah.
for how I've.
Create your lineup and you can win up to 1,000 times your money instantly. Real players, real sports, real cash. The NFL playoffs and the rest of the NBA season are here. So there's plenty of time to play. You don't want to miss out on the playoff specials. Join now because Prize Picks is giving away a free prize pick for the big game where a QB will only need to throw 1 yard to win. Holy
What?
shit. If you're correct on at least one more stat projection, you can win real cash. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code DRENCH. Get $50 instantly when you pay $5. That's code DRENCH on Prize Picks. You get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game.
We're gonna
Yeah,
get carried away.
We're back.
We're back. Woo, baby. All right. Here we are.
We'll put an ad there.
Oh, sorry.
We'll be back.
Sorry about that. I shit my pants.
Oh man.
Damn, Druski, you are the man.
So what else is going
Nah,
on?
fuck out of here, man. We're not gonna flip it like that.
Nah, yeah, man.
We're not just gonna throw that shit around, say that, and then be like, "Oh man, you're the man, bro." Nah, we're not cutting from that and coming there. Fuck out of here. We're not gonna cut.
What a cool story you just told
Yeah,
us.
what a cool story
That's
you told
crazy.
us, man. You the man, bro.
Make sure you edit that
It's
out.
like that's worse than having it actually in there.
Oh, fuck.
Nah.
The Wild Wild West.
I don't know, man.
There was the court testimony of that one producer who got like led along, and he said like he would try to like mix tracks, and Diddy would just fucking scoop his balls. Like he said that in court. That's what he claimed. That's legal document.
But we've also talked
That's
about
neither
it.
here nor there.
That's fun.
I
That's
know
guys
nothing
having fun.
about that. Yeah,
Scooping
I
balls is
wasn't-
fun.
That's
yeah.
guys having fun. I
that
agree.
could also have been. Diddy might have been. He might have liked horseplay,
He might-
and sometimes people take that the wrong way.
That's true.
That's not horseplay, by the way. That's
I will
that's
say,
not a nut check. Nut check is like a quick
Yeah.
fap. It's not.
you don't ever walk up behind your boys and go,
Nah,
Can't wait to party with you later.
Yo, this is getting out of hand.
you don't ever go behind
This is
them and go,
getting out of hand. Oh man.
"You're a good girl.
Nah, man.
You're a good girl." Yeah, this probably isn't good.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
this
now
is-
we're back.
Yeah, we're gonna have to scratch all this shit.
No, it's fun stuff.
Huh?
No, it's good.
It's fun stuff. We definitely can take
I
out.
said this is fun stuff.
It's fun stuff. You can, you'll be all right.
There are serious allegations against him, but yeah, I would never.
Yeah, no.
He's
Yeah.
a innocent until proven guilty in my book. So we'll see what happens.
Why you look at me after saying that? Like, just look at the fucking camera and say, "Don't look at me,
Dude.
Yo, bro's look at me. He's like, "Hey, here's what it is, right?
Rule one of filming. I'm not gonna.
You get it. You know
agree?
it. It is what it is, ain't it?" Hey, man, that's your prerogative.
Let's
man.
switch gears.
Yeah.
Let's switch gears.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cassie law. I'm kidding. Oh man. So what else? So yeah, I actually did want to walk through this with the house.
Mhm.
Like, are you shy to like do like intimate acts with like around a camera crew, or like how do
Nah, I
you do
think with this show's like a different side of everything that I've ever done.
You're being a little sweetie on the show.
Yeah. Wait. Huh?
You're being a sweetheart.
Yeah, what's the
Yeah,
different
yeah,
side?
yeah.
Oh, just being sweet.
You're being a little sweetie.
We can't go from the last topic and just go there and start talking about sweetie.
I'm switching gears.
Yeah,
Wait, this is a
Let's switch
completely
gears
different
without
topic.
saying.
All right, so it's
but no,
you
I think.
and a ton of women in a
Yeah,
house.
yeah. No.
Totally different
But
topic.
I do show a different side on the show though, for sure. It's
Yeah.
just it's not the CEO character that you may see on like could have been auditions. It's
Yeah.
still hilarious. It's a great show, but it does have me getting serious with some of the girls and like trying to see what's going on. Yeah.
This would be awesome. So,
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but to answer my question, how do you separate? No, for real. Like, if you got the camera crew there, do you got like? Is that kind of?
Nah,
awkward?
I've never fucked on camera.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, nah. I didn't fuck none of the girls in the house.
Okay, so
actually.
just like
Nah,
hand
we-
jobs and shit.
No, yeah, we didn't do none of that shit. Nah. We
I got you.
No hand jobs in this.
yeah,
whole-
no, there's absolutely no hand
No hand
jobs.
Well,
jobs
do
in
you
the
beat
entire
off?
season.
No sexual nothing.
The whole
throughout
season.
Yeah, no, it's on YouTube. It's not.
Oh, so people, I always thought that those shows were like free for alls.
No. They we never. The
about
most is
chemistry.
probably some kissing.
All right, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick,
bad,
actually.
You kissed?
You got to see a couple of.
What was his name?
Okay, see now.
That's an attack.
I'm joking about.
Nah, it was some studs in there. So yeah, I understand. They prefer to be called that.
All right.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, you'd
for
be
sure.
legend if you wifed the stud on the show at the end of the premiere.
You got to see
For the
man.
finale?
You have
True.
no idea. Yeah.
True, yeah, but let me know. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck. Let me know what I'm talking about.
My
So
wife
let
was-
me know. Nah,
I
you gotta
know, I
watch
know.
it, man. You gotta.
When's
see
it come
the
out?
Episodes. February around Valentine's Day.
Oh,
I don't
nice.
got an exact date, but around that time, yeah.
Are you going every episode at once? Or
After we send the cease and desist for this episode being
This episode will get taken down, but we could just air this part.
just certain parts.
We could have like a 3-minute podcast of us
Yeah.
going,
Just a
when's
clip.
it out? Great. It's a 3-minute pod. Are you going to do it like all the episodes at once? Or are you going to do it weekly?
I think we'll do
Every few days?
Yeah, no, we'll do weekly for
Yeah.
sure. Just because last time we got a little carried away with editing. We didn't have a full team. We only had like one guy.
Oh shit.
So it was like so stressful.
That's crazy.
So we started doing bi-weekly, then it went like a month by, and then the fans were confused. They're like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that happens.
Yeah.
What's next? What's next on the docket?
Just doing more shit, man. Just trying to. We have a Netflix show in the writers' room process right now, so we have that going on. Kudos to your show as well.
Thank you.
On there. Yeah.
Thank you.
Why didn't I've never seen your boy on there. This is my first
He's
show.
in it. You
Dude,
can't
I
see him.
dissolved into
He's
the
too good
role.
of an
Yeah,
actor.
I dissolved into the role. Most people don't even
Yeah.
know it was me.
Oh, you blended.
He's the
blended
cop. He's the cop on the show.
Oh, you're the cop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's
He'll come
method
in.
acting.
Yeah.
You're doing a little bit. Yeah, okay. I didn't notice that. Nah, that's I've got to dig.
No,
deeper.
for real. He
My
just has
family
he has
didn't
like a
know it was me.
mustache and a crew cut and a helmet and glasses.
Yeah. That's
People
probably
didn't
why.
know it was him.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
You involved everybody around. Nah, that's
Everyone's in it.
what we're trying to do. So yeah, we have some dope shit cooking up over there, and just doing more commercial shit, more shit. Like we have the shit with me, Kai Cenat, Kevin Hart. We're working on a movie right now.
Oh, nice.
With that, so yeah, we've got a lot of shit cooking up, man.
That's
it'll
awesome.
Be dope this year for sure. This is that year of like expansion,
Yeah.
trying to do more shit in like public eye,
Mm.
and the same amount of shit still on social media, but also branching out to like the mainstream shit.
Yeah.
Not after they see this fucking podcast, it won't be. But
I think you've done a good job. I don't
think
think
you
you've
killed
said
it, bro,
anything
for real.
wrong. Matt, on the
appreciate
other hand, you have some explaining to
he's
do.
What did I do?
he's fucked, man.
I'm just trying to move the conversation.
Yeah,
man.
good shifting though. Good shifting.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I thought my drone show was gonna be a topic for a while, and
Yeah,
no one
yeah.
gives a fuck.
Yeah, well,
I couldn't get
nobody
into
cares
that.
about
Like
the
I mean, it was sick. You saw it, but I
got
kept
to see it.
hearing.
I was so excited.
I kept hearing about it on the news, and I was just like, it was like the Chinese spy balloon. I was just
Do y'all
like,
change
all right.
these mic covers? I'm smelling
Every
something
time.
on these.
Every time.
Every time for sure.
Yeah,
No, never.
I don't think that's
crazy. It smells. Mine doesn't smell.
Mine doesn't smell either. Short.
It might just be.
But
the
we should
that might just
probably-
be the house smell.
Could be. We
You know
should.
why people's houses have that different smell on it.
They do have different smells. I'm glad you said different instead of bad.
It's not all the
'cause-
same.
Yeah. Although this
But it
particular
is a
house
certain
does
smell.
bad.
Do y'all have
This-
dogs? Y'all got dogs?
No dogs. That's
I
just
had
whites.
dogs. That could have been in my house for a while.
Yeah, there's no dog here. Cat? Nothing?
Nothing.
It's just it smell. It's like an aroma. I don't know. It's a certain one. I don't know. Fuck it. Yeah, nah. Maybe just that might just be for different people that's been here on the podcast.
Yeah.
How many people have y'all had on the podcast?
Not that many.
Okay. Yeah, that just might be the house. Then.
It's the house.
Yeah. Okay.
But there's some sewage issues with the front half, and the house does occasionally smell like shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
And I keep trying to get it fixed, and
Is
for
it
some
really, though?
reason, plumbers don't believe me. I go, bro, I swear to God, the house smells like shit. And then it never
No, I didn't
smells.
smell that bad. I don't smell that. It's just like it's like a.
You were
it's
being
like a pet.
racist against
No,
whites.
no. I wasn't at
You
all.
did.
No,
You
no,
said
no,
you
no,
did
no, no,
the
no.
whole white
I
people
don't-
smell
no,
like
no, no, no,
dogs.
no, I don't want to say that.
You did do
because
the
I
white people
wasn't.
smell
No,
like dogs.
It's just no. I felt like a pet has been in here off of the mic smell. It's
Yeah.
not necessarily everything.
And it's wet dogs, to be specific.
Okay,
White people,
White
smell,
people smell like
wet
wet
dogs.
dogs,
Yeah.
I never thought that.
No, I've heard
no,
that.
I thought you guys had pets.
I do. I have 2 dogs. So
Mm.
could be them, or it could just be
Could just be the whites.
Yeah, let's wrap this.
So
shit
you're
up.
doing this is the white part of your press tour, and you're going to come in and say we stink like dogs?
No, not at all. Not at all. No, I don't. No. The mics
trying to win it?
definitely have a smell, but I don't think the house.
Does your mic smell like a wet dog?
I can't smell
Mine
it.
doesn't smell like it.
That's
yeah,
what- that's
we
what I
can't
smell.
it. Fox can't smell his own hole. You know?
Smell his.
Nah, yeah.
Smell his. Let's trade.
Oh yeah, this one does smell a little.
Yeah, I said it is. Yours actually smells like a regular mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is totally scentless as well.
Oh, did we give him the butt mic?
The what? The what?
Oh, the blue one's supposed to be for the. Oh, you got the butt mic. We record farts
does
on this
that mean?
podcast, and we fart into.
I'm
If somebody has to fart, we. No,
He's
I'm joking,
kidding.
I'm
He's
joking.
kidding.
I would
He's
never-
kidding. He's
I would
kidding.
never do that.
That'd
to
be
you.
crazy. That would be for real. I mean,
Bro, call.
farted
Said y'all
in.
give him the butt mic.
You would have every reason to be very, very
Nah,
upset.
seriously.
that'd be
Yeah.
so disrespectful.
Nah, that's weird.
That'd be so disrespectful. But no, we wouldn't do
Nah,
that.
man, y'all are doing a lot of amazing shit, and I got to give you all your credit for sure.
Thanks, man.
First time meeting this guy.
Thank
Yeah.
you, bro.
Very cool.
Thank you, man. Right back
Yeah.
at you.
Yeah. For
Shane
sure.
put me on your stuff. I was like, this is the best shit.
Yeah,
I've
we
ever
watched
seen.
Oh, not
We
the
watch
best
it all
shit.
the
I don't
time.
think you said
It's
that.
pretty fucking
But
awesome.
yeah, well,
No,
it's,
it
it's
is.
all right.
It's
We watched
pretty
the
fucking
auditions. I just watched the one where the kid was like, "My dad's the president of the NAACP."
Yeah. Well,
Fucking hilarious.
He 100% fucking lied.
Just right away, Druski's like,
that guy.
Well, that's not true. Your dad
Well,
lied
and then
to you.
he
Your dad lied
went
to you.
on to tell me that his dad was like the president of the fucking Walmart parking lot. So I'm like, yo, why would you sit here? That was one of the first times ever in auditions I've broken character like fully. Like I could not stop laughing.
Yeah.
Because he just continuously.
And then he was
kept
just like, all right, I'm
lying.
done with that. And then here comes a tragic story.
Yeah, there's more
And then
just
another
trauma. He
tragic
just
story.
trauma dumped on me the whole time. And I'm like, God damn, bro, what the fuck do you want from me?
Yeah.
Like I have nothing else to give.
That was
Like
great.
I have nothing. Yeah, nah, he had so many people that died in his family.
That's what he did. That was his. That was like for real. The guy's audition.
Oh, he was dead ass though. He was dead ass about all that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but it was so funny, man. He had a good soul.
He was the man.
Yeah,
You could tell he was a good guy.
yeah. He's one of those dudes that you just be like, man, I'd love to hang with him again. And
Are there any little people on the show this year?
like midgets?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple midgets on this.
I was gonna say there's typically
what?
they're running around. Like I thought.
Nah, they're around. Yeah, they're around. Yeah. With the could have
I've
been
never
love, yeah.
seen more
No, we've-
midgets than when I put on anything with you. There's always a midget. He's coming
There's
in.
always a midget involved somewhere somehow. Nah, they're just attracted to me, man. I don't know what
They
it
are.
is.
It's good. You have
yeah.
a good dynamic with them.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, we've had fun with a lot of those little people.
Yeah. They're an ancient
that
part
what
of
they call
entertainment, too.
They are an ancient part.
If you were
of
like
it.
a prince passing through town, you needed at least like 5 or 6
Yeah.
jumping midgets.
Are you serious?
To complete the ensemble, yeah, I think so.
Honestly, that's not far off. Yeah.
Yeah, swear to God.
Yeah.
You could. I was in a museum. And they would just paint them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they because courts like a royal court would
You have
hire
to
you
call
to
them
paint.
them like that. Like it's
Paint them.
Pay the midgets.
uh,
Yeah, but imagine you're
Not
a
even them. You got to paint them.
Imagine being like a barbarian, like ransacking ruler. You're sacking the town. You just see like a midget under a bench. You'd be like, bro, get in here.
Yeah,
you toss
you're
him
part of
in
the squad now.
the caravan for sure. Like, let's ride.
Okay, well, they're not. They're actual people, guys.
I know,
Yeah,
But I'm
They're
saying,
not just
you know.
objects.
No,
for
of
sure.
course.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in the mindset of like a barbarian
then.
warlord. Yeah.
Back
Not
then.
now.
Yeah, back then. Not now. Yeah, we don't treat them like that. now.
No.
No, but back then, you get you. You're
get
part of the squad. Now.
You get it, right? Believe it or not, though, man, they get offended by a lot of that shit, man. They don't
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, Napoleon.
A lot of them
complex.
are feisty. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nah, they really are. They don't.
I
play that
bet,
shit.
dude.
Yeah,
They're strong as shit.
Man, it's like the top.
Yeah.
A lot of them are top heavy. Yeah, I tell a lot of them that though for sure. When they take their shirts off,
They're always jacked.
they're jacked. A lot of their muscles are so compacted together. Yeah, nah, they are naturally jacked people. Yeah. And I think with them, like they get the normal size human head, which makes their body top heavy
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah, so majority of them, but they're cool. They're cool as shit. What? They're cool as fuck. Bro.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no,
I think that's what's so nice about it is you treat them like regular people. You make fun of them. It's great.
No, I don't make fun of them. Nah, I never do. No. You get it, right?
I get it. I mean, trust me, I get it. I don't know why who are you lying to right now. I watched the show. I watched the fuck out of the show. Every time you say something, I go, God
anybody
damn.
that we have come through there, we treat them good, man. And,
Yeah, they have fun.
They have fun.
yeah, and we give them a lot of opportunity. That's the big thing with what we do. We try to give them more opportunity to gain money. And
Now, do you like get them an Uber home or do you fire them out of a giant cannon? How
I
do they
said,
get-
do you fly them out of a giant cannon? Yo, what the fuck?
I'm just
Nah, they usually have a they're accompanied by somebody. Majority of the mids they have like a caretaker. I swear, bro.
Really?
Anytime I've ever like we've ever done anything with any like little people in audition.
Yeah.
Majority of the time they have like a caretaker that they'll leave with. Yeah.
Damn. Like a reacher, personal reacher.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah,
Dude, I had a
just help
guy.
them with a lot of this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was at the grocery store with my wife, and I couldn't reach. There was like some water at the top shelf, and I'm like trying to climb up there. I was kind of midged out myself trying to go up there. And dude, this big tall guy comes, and I'm like, my wife's with me. I'm like, hold on, give me the card. This guy's like, I'll get it for you. And I was like, dude, get the fuck out of here, no way. I just climbed up the cart and grabbed it.
Yeah, you can't let that happen.
Oh hell no, dude!
You cannot let that happen.
No, I would have had to have left my family. I'm like, bro, they're yours now.
Oh man,
I've been disgraced.
This guy's sick, man.
think of it like a strong guy carried something for you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's like just as bad.
Dude, it was like, and he wasn't trying to be a dick. I get it. He's like,
Yeah.
I'll get it for you. And I was like, bro, no disrespect, but you got to get the fuck out of here. I'm going to
Yeah.
get this jug of water for myself. I was like, I appreciate you, but get the fuck out of here right now before I freak out.
Nah, man.
Kind of turned my wife on, though, if I'm being honest.
You being scrappy or the tall guy?
I think both of us combined.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'll get you going.
We're just kidding. We're kidding. We're just
We're
joking.
just joking. You get.
Both of y'all married, right?
No, I'm not.
Just me.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Why'd you take a big sip of water after I said
I had a tiny sip of water.
No, Matt's married.
Soon-
Did you get
soon
married
come,
at the end of the show?
No. We
hell?
you know,
We'll find out.
yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
got to find out what happened, man. It's an interesting situation.
I'm sure it will be.
Yeah.
And it's out around Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it'll be on YouTube, on Druski under my name on YouTube, and man, we're airing that shit out every week, so be ready. And there's also gonna be like different ways you can vote for different shit, you know. So
Oh,
it'll be
nice.
dope. Yeah,
Nice.
Well,
that'll be good.
I think we've done it.
Yeah.
damn
you did
right,
it.
because we got to get the fuck to the airport. I'll tell you that.
Oh, shit.
What
Sorry
time is
about
it
that.
right now?
Oh, okay.
shit.
Sorry
Yeah,
about
we're
that.
ready. No,
Yeah.
you're good.
Dude, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks
No,
a
I
lot, man.
appreciate y'all
And
having me, man.
honestly, if you guys think of anything that you want edited out, we will.
Yeah, just cut.
Yeah, no, we definitely. I definitely was gonna have a talk with y'all once we cut that camera off. I definitely have a lot of things to talk to y'all.
We're
about.
gonna edit some stuff out.
Yeah,
Druski,
yeah, well,
thanks for joining us.
yeah, thank you, man. Hey, let's get the camera off. There you go. I'll talk to them.
Dr. Peter Attia, dude, thank you for coming. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for doing this. I'm really pumped. I read your book, so I'm kind of familiar with
thank
your
you so
stuff,
much.
and I kind of like what you're about.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for doing the podcast. And I guess I'll give you an introduction and correct me if I'm wrong. You were a medical doctor and you did cancer surgery, right?
A general surgery with a focus on cancer.
With the focus on cancer, and then you just kind of. I liked your origin story a lot, and so from what I remember in your book, you did this big swim, like it was like a marathon swim or something. And how far did you swim?
It was about 21 miles.
That's insane. So you did a 21-mile swim, and then, if I remember correctly, you were eating a cheeseburger in celebration. And your wife,
actually,
and your wife kind of.
that was a slightly longer swim, but yes. Now I know the story you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, that honestly, dude, that made me laugh so hard that you did like a what?
I think that was like 25 miles or something.
25-mile swim. You go out to have a cheeseburger and I believe a Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
And your wife more or less was like, "You're fat."
Yeah.
Dude, that's the best. And then it launched you, and then you just got the ultimate revenge and started like a super successful business. How do you feel about
She was
that?
very sweet. She said she didn't say you're fat. She goes, "You need to work on being less, not thin."
That's worse though.
It's
I'd
so
rather
good.
someone be like, "You fat ass," and be like, "You need to be less, not thin." But you just swam 25 miles.
Yeah. Well,
That's wonderful though. That is good though to have a woman to push you to those heights. Because then is that really like the genesis of you kind of branching out into like.
I had actually already left medicine at that point. I had been out of medicine for 3 years. I was working at that time. God, what was I doing? I was working at an energy company, I think, or maybe I was in finance or something. I was like, I had nothing to do with medicine. But that was right around the time my daughter was born as well. And so I think that was kind of the 1-2 punch. It was sort of my daughter's born. And then I'm realizing actually like I'm not that healthy.
Yeah.
Even though I exercise a lot, I'm actually not that healthy. And that those two things were what kind of got me to be pretty obsessed with just trying to figure out how to not die prematurely.
The kids do that. I have a 2 and a 4-year-old, and that really kind of. I actually thought you'll find this interesting. I thought I was healthy. I was doing the all these apps. Like I did the one where you like mail your poop and all that stuff, and I did that. They came back like, dude, you're like 6 years younger biologically. I was like, dude, this is awesome. I had the aura thing. I had that going on, telling me I'm 7 years younger than my age. And then I took a blood panel. Dude, I'm like pre-diabetic.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, what the fuck, man? It was like, I thought I was like killing it. And I got it back and it was like, I literally just found out 2 days ago. So this timing couldn't be more perfect. My what is it, A1C, I think it was? My A1C is like 5.7, which was like, but I did eat 2 bites of a pancake before my blood work, which you're not supposed to do.
Shouldn't impact the A1C.
Damn it, dude. I was fucking hoping that was the answer. Yeah, so that is kind of crazy because and again, I don't, I'm not the definition of fitness, but I'm not like, I thought I had the almost type 2 diabetes.
Well, it takes a while. Like no one wakes up diabetic, but also most people don't recognize that it's a 10-year journey for most people.
Really?
To get there, yeah.
So what? I have like four more years of pre-diabetes?
No, I mean, I think that's impossible to predict for any one person, but we definitely know the disease is so much more complicated than people, I think, historically have thought of it. People have historically said, well, I mean, type 2 diabetes is your pancreas can't make enough insulin, you can't get enough glucose out of your blood into the muscles, and eventually we just cut off some arbitrary number. We just say once you reach a certain level of blood glucose, then you have type 2 diabetes. But, to me, that's just not a great way to think about it. I think of it as a continuum and a spectrum. And pre-diabetes is a step along the way, but we also know that the lower your blood sugar, the better. So 5.7 is better than 5.8 is better than 5.9. But even though we would call you quote unquote normal at 5.6, I would argue 5 is much better than 5.6.
Gotcha. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It was like for real jolt because I was like dancing in the end zone on my wife because she is her biological age and I'm not rubbing it in, but it was like whatever. And I was like, I'm 5 years older than her, so I was like her peer biologically. And I was laughing, I was
these biologic clocks things are such a scam. It is incredible.
Well, dude,
I love
mine
it.
went
No,
down.
I love it. I love it. It's brilliant marketing. It is brilliant marketing.
Well, I woke up one day and I went like I lost half a year of my biological age. I was like, what the fuck did I do? I like went into a panic. But yeah, so that was like a real revelation for me. I was like, holy shit, man, because my dad has type 2 diabetes. And I was like, yeah, that's on him. He eats ice cream all the time. I'm healthy. And I like got my blood work and I was like, son of a bitch. By the way, I'm just breaking this right now. I don't
This is breaking news.
This is breaking news.
This is like so timely.
I have and I was actually, it is very timely. And I have been leveraging it emotionally in my household, which is nice. Anytime my wife bothers me, I'm like, dude, I have pre-diabetes. This cortisol is going to mess up my insulin. So
I got a text message literally on the way over here from a buddy who just got a vasectomy yesterday. And we had recommended the urologist to him who was going to do it. So he goes, look, I just want to tell you, man, literally the best experience ever. The guy was incredible, so funny. He's got me draped like over the table. So like, he's like, there's a drape, like I'm laying on my back.
Like
and
a C-section? They do they don't let you see.
Yeah, it's like you're sterile.
Okay.
They want to keep you sterile, right?
Gotcha.
And the guy walks in the room first time. He hasn't seen me. He doesn't see my face. He just sees my schlong and he goes, oh, I remember you. But he was like, but it was just all jokes. And he says today, he goes, look, honestly, zero pain at all. But don't tell my wife. I am going to milk this as 10 out of 10 pain for another week.
So important.
Yeah.
So also the vasectomy, you can't ejaculate for like what, 7 days or something?
That's a good question. I don't know how many days.
I swear to God,
I don't know how many days.
I don't know. It's like 7. My friend did it. He
had to hold off. Yeah.
7 whole days, and he said he went a little prematurely and said he had a little bit of pain. so that's not good. But yeah, dude. So that was kind of crazy, man. Because I've been doing all the services because I haven't like been to a doctor in forever. Because I'm like, I go to, and this is what I think was cool in your book. You have like, what was it, healthcare 2.0 versus like 3. What was the latest?
Yeah, medicine 2.0 versus medicine 3.0. Yeah.
So 3.0 is kind of where you're at. That's kind of more cutting edge. 2.0 is like a step up from like medieval humors and.
Yeah, but still important. I mean, we still want medicine 2.0. Medicine 2.0 will take care of a problem when it shows up.
Gotcha.
And if you're in a car accident, you break your leg, you get pneumonia, you want someone who knows how to deal with those problems. But it's a very different system from, hey, how do I take a guy whose hemoglobin A1C is 5.5, who everyone thinks is just perfect, but I think he's on the path to actually, being diabetic in 10 years. And why would I wait till he's staring down the door when I could just make the changes now?
Yeah, and that was kind of my beef with doctors. I would go there and they're like nice. I don't have anything against them, but I go there and they're just kind of like, yeah, your cholesterol's good. And I'm like, this is all we're worried about? Like it's like, and then they lowered the window to like blood pressure. One day I went in there and they're like, oh, by the way, high blood pressure is lower now. And I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't have a blood pressure problem, but it's like I just feel like you go there and it's like you're like a car. You go in and they check like 2 things. You're like, man, you're good. But so I really liked your book, how you're like, you want to check for more things and try to increase the health span, not just the lifespan, which I like. Because a lot of people are very unhealthy. I thought I was a poster child for health, dude. I'm one of the suffering Americans. Just I need Michelle Obama to come make me lunch, dude. I'm fucked up right now. So what are you working on right now? Because the book, has anything changed from the book? And again, correct me if I'm wrong, but the summary was like the 4 horsemen. That's the things that the 4 leading causes of death. And there are what? Heart disease,
Cancer,
neurodegenerative
neurodegenerative diseases, and dementing diseases like Alzheimer's disease and metabolic disease.
That's me. That's diabetes, right?
And they overlap. So
Yeah.
when you have type 2 diabetes, your risk of those other diseases goes up by 50%. So that one sort of feeds into the other. And also if you have cardiovascular disease, your risk of dementia goes way up. So,
Oh, really?
oh yeah.
Damn, that sucks. Yeah, and do you know what's weird too? Because I don't want to turn this into like a personal doctor visit, but like I, for real, had like crazy brain fog. Like I was like messing up recalling words, and a lot of my mom's side had like dementia stuff when they got older. So I started being like, damn, I might be like getting like early dementia. And as soon as I learned about the high A1C, and I don't know if that's like high enough to cause brain fog. Like I was like, I forgot the word croissant. I was like trying to think of that word. Couldn't think of that. But as soon as I got off all the carbs and now I'm like basically doing like keto, my brain just like came right back to life. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know that that's related to the A1C per se, but fluctuating levels of blood glucose make it just a little more difficult. And some people are more sensitive to it than others. Some people, you know, they can eat all the carbs in the world and it doesn't seem to phase them. And a lot of people are like, no, the moment I go to slower carbs or just no carbs at all, or just more complex carbs, my energy levels normalize. And so too does my attention.
Yeah, dude, that happened for me. And I also don't have to eat as much. Like I was eating so much, man. It would be like 4 cups of rice. I was just pigging out.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I stopped eating that much carbs, I eat like 2 meals a day and they're pretty like sparse. So
tell me about these pictures here. What's
thank
the
you, man.
significance?
This, I just figured it was funny because it's just kind of like just an ample naked lady sitting at a picnic. So I literally picked the pictures very quickly. This one, I just wanted very intense imagery.
Yeah.
And so this is kind of like, this is pleasant. It's a little complicated.
What do you think's going on here? Why is she naked? And who are these guys?
These guys are up to no good for sure. They, I think these guys, it looks like they just got happened upon and someone's going, what the hell are you doing with that ample naked lady in the park? And this guy's like,
but he's like fully dressed. And
yeah.
Who's the girl in the background?
So to answer your first question, this is a clothed male, naked female. It's a fetish. That's going on. And I think she's kind of like next. I think they're like, get over here, strip down so we can have a naked picnic. This caused a serious uproar back in the day. When this guy painted this, it was a problem.
I can see why.
They were like, if you had someone pose, this lady had to have been a prostitute. And they're like, that's totally scandalous.
Yeah. What year approximately was this?
I wish I knew. I don't know. If I had to guess, I would say like maybe the late 1800s. If I had to guess, but I could be wrong. And that guy, I don't know what that guy's hat's all about over there, but
yeah, I mean, it's sort of, I don't want to profile him, but I have thoughts.
True. It is a hat. I don't recognize that hat, and I do have my own suspicions as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's like, I don't know what's going on. He seems kind of distracted. I think he's being caught. She's just kind of getting caught. There's just a lady in a pond, maybe, just kind of floating around.
Oh, that's interesting. So I see that now. I thought she was picking up apples, but maybe she's washing her hands.
Sure. Well,
in the pond.
One could only guess why. But yeah, so that was cool. I thought that was a fun one. This is very intense. I like this. And then I just, toss a little crucifixion up there.
Yeah, it's the rainbow crucifixion. I don't know my biblical history well enough to, I would embarrass myself if I asked dumb questions, but is there a rainbow after the crucifixion?
I would hope so. God was rising back to heaven 2 days before, so I'd hope that.
No, I thought it was 3 days after this.
3 days, my bad. 3 days.
So so that foreshadowed maybe the resurrection. Is what
could be, could be.
Yeah.
But I honestly don't know. I don't have any real knowledge.
Can you imagine how brutal the world was when we crucified people?
I think about it all the time.
Like, how lucky are we to live in this candy ass world of softness?
Dude, I try to tell it to people, and I have people tell me.
I'm so grateful.
It's insane because I try to tell people, I'm like, dude, it was way different. And other people be
like those guys were thieves, right?
Yeah.
Like that today, you wouldn't even go to jail.
Yeah,
in most cities.
Yeah, they'll kill you.
Yeah. And then you get crucified?
Yeah. And it also, the procession was like a pretty nasty part of it too. Just to get walked through the streets, spit upon, rocks thrown at you.
I can't fathom.
Dude, the social anxiety.
And by the way,
must
that's
be
only
crazy.
2,000 years ago, which in the arc of human history is yesterday.
Nothing.
That's nothing.
That's what I try to tell people, man. Because there's a lot of people who are like, everything's always been the same. It's just different variations on the same themes. And I'm like, dude, it's gotten so much different from 2,000 years ago. It can still get so much different.
Think about 500 years ago, right? Think about if you could be you, or you could be the king of England 500 years ago with like, it sounds great until you get like a dental abscess and you realize there's no AC, there's no heat, the food sucks.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you're going to be the king of England 500 years ago.
Yeah,
I think
the food still sucks in England now. Yeah, that's a good point because you
it's
could
probably pre-fish and chips.
Yeah, that would actually suck. I never thought about being like the king of another country, but it would be pretty terrible. There was a king in some medieval time, like longer ago than that, but they thought alcohol was like health stuff back in the day. It was like the spirit.
It kind of was because water was so contaminated, right?
Yeah.
So you basically had two broad cultures that emerged from either the fermentation of water, right, and alcohol to make to get rid of the bacteria, or tea, right? You have sort of the rise of the sort of tea culture where you boiled water. But yeah, the idea that you were just going to go and drink water was like, I mean, the fact that we're sitting here drinking this is incredible.
It's pretty tight actually. But yeah, they had a king. They were like, they rubbed him down in like brandy maybe. And then they were like, all right, we're going to like rub this all over his body. And like a candle got too close and just burnt the guy alive. And all the high priests or whatever had to be like, you must have been fucking evil.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
no one put two and two together. They didn't understand exothermic chemical reactions.
Damn, dude. So let me ask you this. What is your, the gist of your book is basically, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, but the gist was basically like we can pre-screen better and we can kind of promote wellness rather than waiting till somebody has like a horrible, often irreversible disease and like try to fix it through kind of like nuking the territory.
And part of it is like, what gets measured gets managed. And so Medicine 2.0 measures lifespan as the ultimate outcome, which is, that's been productive. That's a good thing to measure. I'm not suggesting we shouldn't care about lifespan because 150 years ago, lifespan was 40 years. Today it's 80. That's insane. We doubled lifespan. And that's all due to Medicine 2.0. Basically figuring out how to not kill women when they gave birth to children, how to keep babies alive when they were born, how to fight infections, how to wash our hands, like that, and a little bit of stuff around trauma and critical care, like you doubled human lifespan. But we're not managing health span. And so part of the argument is, okay, we've done pretty well on lifespan. We could do better, but we really have to manage health span.
Yeah.
And so if we think about things that make up health span, it's sort of like, how much muscle mass do you have? How strong are you? How much endurance do you have? How much flexibility and balance do you have? How quick is your cognitive performance? How happy are you? How are your relationships? How much joy do you have in your life? These things are softer and squishier. Some of them are pretty easy to measure, like VO2 max and muscle mass and strength. Some of them are harder to measure, like cognitive performance. But if you don't measure something, there's no chance you're going to manage to it. And I would just argue we have to slightly tilt in the direction of doing more on that front.
Yeah, it'd also be cooler to go to the doctor and have him like hit the treadmill. Let's check your VO2 max.
Yeah, let me see how long you can dead hang for. Let me see your grip strength.
That'd be so much better than sitting there and just being like basically getting molested and leaving. That's all you do. You go there and they're like, all right, we're gonna. What is the coughing? Why do they do that? Why do they hold your?
It's funny. I thought you were going to ask me to do it to you earlier when you said this is not an appointment. I literally thought you were going to whip your junk out and have me check.
I'm just going just for the A, dude. You got to do the butt.
They're checking for a hernia.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
But why is that like the top of the pops? And
exactly.
There's so much other things to check. It's like we're not going to do all this other stuff that'd be useful. We're
not going to look at a bunch of things, but I do want to stick my finger in the inguinal canal.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make you cough.
I'm glad they do that, but it's like, why did that get picked as opposed to all of his other stuff you're talking about? Do you think it has something to do with like just like institutional, just repressed homosexuality throughout the entire culture? And that was like,
I don't know. But I will say this, like, I can't tell you how many rectal exams I've done. And then I realized, like, I mean, technically a good urologist will tell you that their finger is good enough to truly feel a prostate cancer that would otherwise not be picked up on a PSA or some other test. And I'll take them at their word. But I think for the rest of us who don't do 20 a day, yeah, I don't think my finger's good enough. You know,
Don't say that to me.
I mean, I'll work harder, but
Yeah, that's crazy. So they're saying they can just feel like it's just the.
they've said like, look, man, you know, there's always that one case that slips through the crack where the guy has a normal PSA, no
Hilarious.
pun intended. Yeah, jeez.
So they can tell, yeah.
But they're like, yep, if you feel a certain type of super hard nodule on the prostate, that would be suspicious.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. I think they really could if doctors would embrace that. It'd be so much more fun. You go, you kind of run on the treadmill, dead hang. They can talk to you a little bit about it. It just seems so kind of sterile.
Plank. Yeah, there's like a bunch of
That'd be
basic
awesome.
tests everybody should be able to. We should be able to see the people do. I completely agree.
Yeah, I don't. That's so. I did really like your book for that reason. Hopefully, that kind of stuff takes. So what is so if that's the scope of the book, where do you stand now? Has anything changed in that time? Or is there anything that's like latest and greatest that's kind of like blowing your mind right now?
I think my thinking is always evolving. I would say if I were writing that book today, I would actually kind of add a fifth horseman, which is anything that pertains to a weakened immune system. So I'm just getting over a cold because I have 3 kids and 2 of them are young. So basically, I'm always in the face of like some virus, right?
Yeah.
So twice a year, I always get some stupid cold, and it's no big deal. It starts in my throat, blah blah blah. It gets into my lungs. I hack up a bunch of junk, and then I'm fine. But anyone who's been around older folks realizes that that's the kind of thing that can tip them over the edge when they're 80 years old.
Yeah.
A really bad infection, a flu, COVID, things that us 50-year-olds laugh at can become deadly. And so from a research perspective, this is something I'm super interested in, is how do we regenerate the immune system? So, I'm in my 50s, my immune system's also in its 50s. Would it be amazing if when I'm in my 80s, I could still have an immune system that's maybe like in my 50s or 40s? The effect that would have against, mitigating the risk of fatal pneumonias, infections, and even cancers is huge, because the immune system is the first line of defense against cancer.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Is that it? Didn't they used to use like fevers for that too? They would induce fevers to try to kill certain types of cancer.
Yeah, and it wasn't very successful because it's so non-specific.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cancer is the only way for the immune system to eradicate cancer is you have to get the very, very, very specific T cell that recognizes exactly that cancer, and you have to figure out a way to make enough of them that it, wins that war. And that rarely happens spontaneously. I mean, the cases are, documented in the literature. They're so rare, but we now have drugs that can make that happen in about 10% of cases.
That's
Which is
pretty cool.
huge.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So what's your research yielded? How do you think you can bolster the immune system, or like?
I mean, it depends I don't know how technical the audience wants to get into this stuff, but so stop me when this has become unbearable.
For sure.
So we have DNA.
Okay.
So everyone's heard of DNA. DNA is the code that tells every cell how to make a protein. So what tells DNA to turn on and off are something called methylations, little carbons that stick on the backbone, or something called the epigenome. So DNA is regulated through this methylation pattern. And as we age, that changes.
Gotcha.
So we can look at a T cell, which is the type of cell that fights a cancer or an infection, and we can say, that's what an old one looks like. That's what a new one looks like. Even though the DNA is the same, the epigenome above the genome, this methylation pattern looks different. And so the question is, what if we took the methylation pattern of an old T cell and made it look like a young T cell? Would it revert into a young T cell? So to me, that's certainly top 2 or 3 most interesting questions in aging research today.
That's pretty cool. And that makes sense, because it's like the DNA, you're born with it, and then the epi layer, that's like the kind of like pattern that's affected through the environment.
That's what regulates it, exactly.
Yeah. And then so if you can kind of get into that, and then so you could, and it was stress too, because I noticed that was a big thing in your book. And you can stress yourself to the point where your epigenome will just start being like,
everything in the environment can affect that. So it's affected just naturally through aging. So the passage of time affects it, but so does anything in the environment. So whether you exercise, whether you smoke, whether you have diabetes or not, all of those things, good sleep, bad sleep, high stress, low stress, anything can tweak that in the right or wrong direction.
Damn, okay. That's pretty cool. So you're saying
but the gravitational pull of age is huge. And that's the one I'm most interested in, is like, how would you because even the healthiest 80-year-old has nowhere near the immune system of an unhealthy 30-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah. And we saw that. Everyone was hoping against hope that Mike Tyson would just knock out Jake Paul. And that was kind of like a bitter moment for a lot of people.
Yeah, you
just to be
can't,
it's
age.
just not,
Age is not.
you just can't do it.
Yeah, as Father Time is undefeated, as everybody said.
Yeah. Even with like the TRT, what are your thoughts on that? Like in terms of like, what age to kind of smash the glass and just go full upgrade?
I don't know that there's an age I would do it. I mean, I think the things that I would, I had a long talk with a patient yesterday about this exact question, and he's pretty young. He's like 36, does not have kids, but wants to have kids.
Yeah.
So that's a huge consideration. So in his situation, I would say like TRT is not a good idea. I suggested that he bank sperm, and if he wants to go down that rabbit hole, and by the way, I don't think he needs to, because I don't think his levels are like kind of 50th percentile. He's not terribly symptomatic. I would kind of eke out a bit more time, but I would rely on hormones that are going to ramp up his body's production of testosterone, as opposed to just giving him testosterone, which will shut off his body's supply
Forever?
No, and it's not something that happens overnight. Like he'd have to be on testosterone for a while before he would shut down his own production.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on that? On like that whole thing, especially for 30-year-olds? Do you think it's like good to kind of have that, or do you think it like should be kind of a long road?
I think you got to, take every case individually. But if a 30-year-old has testosterone that is so low that it's impacting him, I think you have to start by asking why.
Right.
Like, how bad is his sleep? How bad is his stress? How bad is every other factor going on? I mean, when I finished, when I was, leaving my residency, my testosterone was 227, I think, which is insanely low. That's only 2.5 times higher than a woman.
What?
Yeah.
Is that why doctors' hands are so soft every time you shake them? Damn,
No,
that's crazy.
That's for the rectal exam, so you just don't get
That's true. That's true. You wouldn't want like my dad's.
No,
finger.
but the reason is pretty clear, right? Because I was sleeping 28 to 30 hours a week.
Damn.
Right. So, horrible sleep deprivation is going to make it really difficult to make appropriate levels of testosterone.
And that makes it harder for you to sleep too when your testosterone gets lower?
I think probably a little bit, but the causality is much more in the opposite direction, meaning the horrible sleep is destroying
I see.
the production of testosterone and growth hormone. But of course, at the time, it never occurred to me to do anything about it, and once I, was in a job where I could actually sleep each night, lo and behold, my testosterone kind of normalized.
It peaked up.
Yeah.
What do you think that's a good thing for people to actually look at? Because I always get the feeling that like if you even go into one of those places, they're going to hard sell you and you'll be on the tee like before you know it.
I think you should not go to, I'm trying to think of the right analogy. If you walk into a store that only sells hammers, everything's a nail.
Yeah.
Right. So I think if you walk into a tea shop and all they do is male hormone optimization, I would say buyer beware.
Yeah.
Because even if they internally have the best of intentions, like I just don't think they can get out of their own way. Yeah. I also think you should be very wary of going to a place for any sort of therapy where they're selling you the therapy.
True.
Like if my whole shtick is I'm here to, give you the best hormones or supplements or whatever, and oh, by the way, on your way out, we'll sell them to you. It's just such a conflict of interest.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
so what do you think about the internet companies that are like I did one. I don't know if it's nice to like name it or not, but like the ones that like you mail like stool sample, blood, saliva, and they're like, here's precision supplements for you and you alone. How do you think they're like? How much of that is kind of generic, and do you think some of those companies are really dialed in or like?
I don't doubt that there are ways to kind of sort of optimize supplements around biomarkers. I'm not sure that it's as precise as people want to believe. Yeah. I certainly don't think that. I actually think you can do a lot of supplement optimization off really basic blood work. Like I don't think, certainly, a stool sample is not necessary because most probiotics can't even provide the bacteria you need to impact it. I mean, your diet has a far greater role. Your fiber content has a far greater role on your gut biome and things that you'd be measuring in stool. And obviously saliva, blood, urine can measure things that are relevant and interesting. There aren't that many things that I think are worth taking. Like I think, if you're low in vitamin D and you're not getting enough sunlight, that makes sense. But that's a pretty simple blood test. If your homocysteine is elevated, you probably should take some methylated B vitamins. And if you drop it by more than 5 or 6 points, you're probably doing a lot. If your omega levels are low, fish oil probably helps if you're not willing to eat 3 servings of fish a week.
Right.
But the true basics of this are really simple. And then there's other supplements that probably make sense for most people, and you don't even need to test for them. Like anybody who's active could probably justify taking creatine.
Yeah.
And there's no blood test that's going to tell you whether or not you need it. We just know that, to fill and saturate total body stores, you're going to need 3 to 5 grams per day. So,
Really? That was surprising. That was like something I heard like in college, like, years ago when I'd lift weights. It was like creatine was almost like viewed as like a serious kind of like bodybuilder supplement. Now everything I read is like, no, everyone needs a ton of creatine.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, if you're playing the game of optimizing, you're going to get a benefit, probably about a 10% boost in performance for intensity and like super short intensity, i.e. the creatine phosphate energy system. So kind of like high bursts of, 10-second work and then anaerobic stuff. It's not going to improve much aerobically, but and you'll also get a little hypertrophy benefit because the muscles will get bigger when they bring more water in.
That makes sense. Yeah, if like my kids are like 7 feet away and they're not listening, I could just fucking run at them.
Easy.
Like, the fuck are you doing?
Easy.
Just hulk them down. Yeah, that's my thing with fitness. A lot of people, and I'm sure I don't know if you've heard this. You're kind of I'm sure your like listenership is very health oriented, but a lot of people get very like, I don't know, like very kind of scoffed. They kind of scoff a lot of this stuff where they're like, who gives a shit? And it's like, and I feel bad because like I do get it. If you're like in a job you hate and you're just totally crushed down by like your life circumstance, having somebody be like, dude, eat a banana and do jumping jacks, you're gonna be like, dude, fuck you. I don't want to think about this. But it also will make your life better. Like I always like, whenever I lose sight of that, whenever I get too into my own like just stuff where I'm like, this isn't going well. I don't have time. If I just take like an hour, even a half an hour, and just like run as fast as I can, it's like I feel like amazing.
Yeah.
And I always say that's like a nice dimension you can add to your life where it's like everyone's like, like I want to get better in my job, blah, blah, blah. It's like just adding that, like time yourself running 100 meters and then try to get a better time next week. It gives you something you're kind of making progress in. And it also, you feel like great as a result.
Yeah. I think this is where kind of social media really distorts reality. And the example you give is a great one, right? So if your health sucks and you're trying to figure out where you're going to find an extra 2 hours a week to do some form of self-care, the last thing you need is some idiot influencer telling you to spend more time in the sauna and cold plunging. Like I can promise you that is not the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth best use of your time if you only have 2 hours a week.
How would you break it down then?
If you've only got, I would start with let's do the absolute basics of blocking and tackling. So first thing I want to know is, are you getting at least 7 hours of sleep a night? Because if you're not getting at least 7 hours of sleep a night, it's going to be very difficult for you to do anything at your best.
So I don't want to interrupt you. My question with that is, say you are tracking your sleep and you only get like 43 hours of deep sleep every night, even though you go to bed at like a proper time. Does that matter as much of like REM versus deep sleep, or like?
I assume you mean 43 minutes, but
43 minutes.
Yeah.
I wish it's fucking 43 hours.
I only get 43 hours of deep sleep a year. I'm doing the math quickly. Oh god. I don't know. If a person says, I feel really well, and there are these, I link to them in the book. There are a whole bunch of surveys you can get for free that just have you do like, these are validated surveys that kind of go through daytime drowsiness and stuff like that. If you're in bed 7 to 7.5 hours a night, ideally 8, and your little sleep tracker says you're sleeping 7, but you're not happy with your stages, I wouldn't put a lot of stock into that unless you feel that there is a problem.
Got you.
But if you're like, no, I feel fine, and I fill out all the 2 surveys and they said I'm doing fine, ignore the data.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and stop wearing the tracker.
I know. I gotta stop.
Done with the tracker. So
I was checking every day. I'm like, 43 fucking minutes.
Yeah. Like it just creates more anxiety.
It's just red. I see red numbers. And I'm like, fuck.
I haven't used one of those in a longer time than I can remember.
Yeah.
So
just do the basics.
The next bucket. Yeah. So then the next bucket I want to know is what's your physical activity level? So let's say this is a person who's got none. They're doing none. And they say, look, I've only got 2 extra hours. I'm putting that entire 2 hours into exercise. So I'm going to say we're going to do 4 30-minute workouts a week. And, again, I'd have to know more about the person, but it could easily end up being we're going to do 2 cardio sessions a week. We're going to do 2 strength sessions a week. One of those cardio sessions per week is going to be kind of aerobic base training where you're going at the same intensity the whole time. It's not that high. You can still sort of almost carry out a conversation. It's a little hard to talk, but you could. And then the other cardio session I would do, say 3 days off of that, would be more interval, kind of like what you were describing. So let's get on a, if you're at a gym and they have one of those air bikes, do something there, be on a treadmill, be outside. It doesn't really matter. Like the goal, this person will get so much benefit from 2 hours a week of exercise that it almost doesn't matter what they do. And then the other 2 days a week, I'd have them do 2 30-minute whole body workouts at a gym where they never stop moving.
Okay.
So if you're doing it at home, it might be push-ups, pull-ups, wall sits, something like that. If you're at the luxury of being at a gym, you might just rotate machine to machine to machine and never stop. And that would just bring huge dividends. And then the last thing I'd do is, in addition to that, is just do a quick audit of their diet.
Yeah.
Are you overweight? Are you adequate weight? Are you underweight? That determines whether you need to eat more or less. And then are you getting enough protein? And honestly, I wouldn't make it much more detailed than that. And so, look, with just a little bit of that insight, you've made better use of 2 hours a week. You've got them to stop worrying about their sleep. You've maybe changed 3 little things in their diet. I promise you that person in 3 months is going to feel significantly better. And then maybe, by the way, at that point, they're like, you know what? I wouldn't mind doing 3 hours a week of this exercise thing because I'm feeling kind of good. And you know what? I kind of want to dial the diet in a little bit more. But again, the problem is too many people are consuming information that says, oh my God, you need to be on this supplement. You need to be on this supplement. You need to be doing 30 minutes of this type of sauna and 20 minutes of this type of cold plunge. And people are like, shut up.
Yeah. I don't I can't do that.
Yeah. I mean, and to be clear, I love sauna and I love cold plunge.
Sure.
But it is like the 20th thing on my list of 21 things that is a part of my routine.
Yeah, that makes sense, man. That's actually cool to hear because it is like the solution is pretty basic and simple, and that's the thing that gets me bummed out when because I do think we live, and I could just be wrong, but I feel like we live in a pretty nihilistic kind of age, and it's like it does suck when that spreads. It's like a physical nihilism. Like, what the fuck's the point of even? It's like, dude, you'll feel so much better if I don't work out. I get depressed. It's like A to B easily. If I don't do it for like 2 weeks, I'm just like depressed and sad, and it's like, and if you don't do it, it's just you feel terrible, and I always like to try to, just get up and move your fucking body, man. There's so much, better than
we were meant to move.
We were.
And meant to be outside. That might be the other thing I would add is figure out a way to do something outdoors, like whether it's a quick walk or incorporate some of that exercise outdoors.
You know what I started doing? Skateboarding. At my ripe old age of 38, I started.
Took it out.
I just took it back. I've been doing it when I was little, I just started it, and it's weird. That's a real eye opener when you take an activity you did in childhood effortlessly. You're like, let me try this again at 38. Dude, I swear I burnt 900 something calories. I skateboarded for an hour and 20 minutes. And I was dying.
That's awesome.
Cardio wise, I was just doing like a little pump track where you kind of just like ride up on a wall. Dude, I thought I was going to die. I used to do this all day when I was younger. Now I'm like, it's like a real eye opener to be like, all right, where am I at? Because I do feel like, especially, I guess men and maybe women do it too, but men specifically over index, like, I'm good. And it's like, try something that you did when you were younger. And you're like, holy shit, I'm going to my heart rate was at like 170 the whole time. Just skateboarding. And I was barely pushing. I just had to like balance myself on this track. And it was amazing though. I agree with you. It's like, find something, to do and just kind of, I don't know. I feel like, I do feel like we get too tunnel visioned into like the career stuff. And it's like, you need to do that to survive. But it's like the sacrifice of hours of time for like their quote unquote rest time into like physical activity just pay dividends and all the other things you're trying to do anyway. But
yeah,
I always sound like a broken record, but I'm like, dude, it's so important, man. It really is. So yeah, skateboarding's awesome. We should go one time. Do you skate?
Nope, I do not at all.
Have you ever?
Nope. And it's funny. I mean, growing up, I was certainly of that age when a lot of kids were skateboarding. I don't know why it just never appealed to me.
Yeah.
I was sort of busy in my own little world. My daughter did for a little bit. She's 16 now, but she did probably like when she was 12, 10, 11, 12, she was pretty into it. The coolest thing I've picked up recently, though it's not a physical activity, but I'm freaking obsessed with it, is chess.
Really?
Holy cow.
How are you pretty good?
No, I'm horrible. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
pretty
just
bad. I
learning,
tried.
but I love it. Like
Yeah.
I can't stop playing. I
Yeah.
just can't stop.
Who are you playing against?
I'm just playing my boys.
Really?
Literally, just the three of us.
Phone
just go back
chess
and forth.
or
no,
physical
like on
chess?
the board,
That's good. Yeah.
writing down every move, studying our moves after.
Really?
Like nerding out, watching YouTube videos. I'm obsessed with this guy Magnus Carlsen, who's the best chess
I've
player
heard
in the
of him,
world.
actually, yeah.
Dude, I can't stop watching chess porn.
Really?
Can't stop.
That's awesome.
Can't stop.
That's awesome.
You know how YouTube figures out what you're about? Like
Yes.
my videographer for our podcast,
Mhm.
he pulls me aside like 3 weeks ago, goes, "Are you getting into chess?" And I'm like, "How do you know?" He goes, "Because like I'm managing our YouTube channel and
Mhm.
like it only populates it's just like pushing chess stuff all day." And
That's
I was like,
awesome.
yeah, dude, I can't stop.
It is good for your
I
brain.
stay up
though.
at night like watching chess videos.
Do
It's
you
awful.
really?
Oh, it's awful. I'm like, it's 9:30. I should go to bed.
What's your opening move? What do you go with?
Oh, I'm typically like E4. You know, but I like to castle really early. So I'm going to try to castle within about within 4 or 5 moves if I'm doing a kingside castle.
Really?
Yeah.
I like the first move, the horse, just over your pawns and be like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
It's called. There's a name for it. I forget what
There
it's called.
is,
It's like the
yeah.
English or something. But
Horse.
the horse. I just fucking bang. Here's my motherfucking horse.
Yeah. No, the knight's cool because again, he can hop over people.
You
It's
move in
awesome.
that fucked up L-shaped pattern. But yeah, I love chess too. That is fun. I just say I don't have anyone to play it with. That's the thing. It's like I don't. It's how long does a chess game take?
One of my boys is super aggressive, so the games are quick because he just comes
Really?
out swinging.
Does he really?
Oh, he swings.
I like that.
He goes for the fences.
Does he?
And then the other one is so conservative and so thoughtful that the games take like so long. And I got us a little timer too. So I'm like, buddy,
That's
you have
nice. Yeah.
2 hours to make the first 40 moves or you're disqualified.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, you got to think on your feet.
And the younger one, the one who's super aggressive, is so competitive. Like if anyone in our family ever makes it and becomes like great, it's him. Because you can't like hit the fire is insane.
Really?
When he loses, he tears up his sheets, and I'm like, buddy, you shake my hand, and we had a good game. And he's like, and he's just losing his mind that he lost a game of chess.
It's war. Yeah, it's war. Is it true that the possibilities of the chessboard are kind of infinite?
They
in a
are
way?
truly infinite.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a computationally infinite problem,
Damn.
or as close to. I mean, I shouldn't say infinite, right? In that AI can,
Yeah.
but it's from a practical perspective, I think it's infinite.
Damn. That's awesome. That is cool. How I'm gonna try it. My kids are too young for that. Me and my daughter did one
Your
of those.
oldest is 6?
Four.
Oh, 4. Okay.
4. 6 could be 6 is doable.
6
4
is totally doable.
I did chess. We did one of those big ones. We were on vacation. We did one of those those huge outdoor chess boards with the big pieces.
Yeah.
We did it, and I tried with my 4-year-old, and by the end of it, it was like the mommy and daddy were the queen and king were mommy and daddy, and the pawns are all of our babies. And I was like, all right, man, what the hell, this sucks. But yeah, man, that is amazing.
I once made the mistake of in a game, like one of my older one, the one who's more conservative, like he had a rook, knight, bishop in the back that hadn't moved. And it was like 25 moves in. And I'm like, buddy, those guys over there are standing there like they got their thumbs up their butts. And now those 2 boys cannot stop saying that. They just walk around anytime someone's not moving. Why do you have your thumb up your butt? And my wife's like, why do you say this stuff to them? Like, you can't say anything like that. They're just going to say whatever you say.
I know. It's weird. It's weird because my 4-year-old is like language police in our house. She will learn that something's bad, and then she's just like horrified of the idea of saying it. And she's like, if she hears us saying anything like we even say the word hate. I don't know we didn't. This wasn't a rule for us. Like, oh, I hate that. She'll be like, don't say that. She polices our language. If we say my wife said freaking the other day, and she's like, Mom, that's a bad word.
It's a bad word. Yeah.
Like, no, it's not. And she's like, and I was arguing. My wife's like, no, just give her that one. She's like, it's pretty nuts. But yeah, that is true. They do parrot everything. You really do got to watch what you say, because you can say whatever you want around them for the longest time, and eventually you're like, oh shit, you can talking shit on my neighbors. You can hear this. You can hear this right now.
Our youngest one, when this is the super aggressive one, so it's not surprising. I think when he was like 3, we get a call from the preschool, and they're like, yeah, you got to come and get him. My wife's like, what's going on? They're like, he said the F word.
Whoa.
My wife's like, oh, I'll be right there, but
They made you get him for that?
Yeah, I'm like, this is a misunderstanding. And my wife's like, first of all, the kid is obsessed with rhyming. So he almost assuredly was like, truck, fuck, or something like that. And the woman is like, no. He's actually the first kid we've ever heard use it properly.
Oh, no.
They're like, what was the situation? And they're like, well, he was in circle time. And we were telling all the kids they had to be quiet. And he wasn't being quiet. And we're like, hey, if you're not quiet, you're going to have to get up and leave. And he wouldn't be quiet. So we got up and made him leave. And he stood up apparently and just goes, fuck it. And then walked and got out of the corner.
Like, that's a coincidence.
Yeah. I'm like, I think he learned that from his mom.
Yeah, my daughter nailed she dropped something one time when she was really little and she was like, shit. I was like, damn it. That was right on
That's
the money.
on me. Yeah.
I was like, that was right on the money.
Yeah.
So they made you, what do you, like, it was like a 1-day suspension?
Yeah, it was like he's on probation now. I mean, it was like, we ended up finding another preschool for him that he did great in.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's insane to like be like, you got to come get this kid.
Yeah.
Although that could spread like wildfire amongst other people. This is all
Yeah, I guess I can see it from your point as well.
No, that's lame. That's crazy to be like, he must leave right now. But I think they got to let that kind of stuff go. That is tricky though, man, because especially at that age, it's like kids hit other kids, and like, you know, some people are like, this is like, you can't. It's like, but I don't know. I treat it like the dog park. It's like they'll figure it out, man. If it's really bad,
there's got to be enough discomfort in the situation for the kids to evolve.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, because it's like, dude, you gotta they're gonna do that, man. It's like, you know, me and my cousin got separated, and we were in kindergarten together, and then we went to the same school the next year, and they were like, AM class, BM class, they can't be with each other at all. But I thought it turned out all right. So before you get out of here, 'cause we're coming up on where are we at right now, Josh? I don't want to keep you too long. Huh? 45. Perfect. The one thing that I feel like was in the book a lot, you talked about how, and again, always correct me if I'm wrong, because I have stuff in my head. Stress was something was really on the back burner that you kind of put to kind of like the forefront of your thinking from like the day to day and a health perspective. Where do you kind of stand on that? And like, what's like, do you have any thoughts on that at all?
When I think about like, what is the thing that's going to kill me fastest? I think it's undoubtedly stress. I just think I think it's the most insidious killer in a way because it's the hardest thing to measure directly. Mm-hmm. You can sort of measure some of its indirect actions, like on blood pressure and blood sugar, which both go in the wrong direction when stress is high. But I think there's even components of it that just, even when blood sugar and blood pressure are normal, I still think it's just doing something to your brain, probably, and to your heart. And again, I don't think anybody would feel good living in a zero stress environment. So it's mostly just about kind of managing how one responds to it. And I think it goes beyond just stress. I think it's sort of like just overall like satisfaction in life and contentment and, you know, enjoying your relationships with people. You know, I interviewed this guy on my podcast, Bill Perkins, who wrote this incredible book. It's one of my favorite books. It's called Die with Zero. Mm-hmm. And he writes about how you have basically like, you know, you have time, you have money, and you have experiences. And he talks about it through health. So health, time, and money. Okay. And you're not optimizing for the most of any one of those. You're optimizing for the net of fulfillment. Okay. So too many people miss that, right? They're just like working really, really hard to get as much money as possible or as much fame as possible. Or they're like maniacally focused on their health. And that's the only thing they think about. Right. Or they're just trying to, you know, live as long as possible or make as much time for certain things. But it's kind of like how you put all those things together to optimize around fulfillment. So in this book, he writes about this idea of like people aren't doing the equation correctly. They're deferring too many experiences when they're young to do when they're old, but then they don't realize when they're old, their health is actually they're not actually able to do it when they have all the money in the world. Yeah. They can't go and take the incredible vacation, or if they can, their kids aren't with them or their kids aren't young. So I think it's just kind of reframed a lot in my mind and made me realize that, you know, when our kids are young and we are incredibly healthy, that should be the time that we invest more in fulfillment and experiences as a family. Which has just been a completely different mindset for me from where I was most of my life. Yeah. Just going kind of like full blast. Yeah. Make as much money as possible. Sleep when I'm dead. That's a big one. Sorry about that bug, dude. That bug won't leave you alone. It hasn't even come over to me at all. I must stink. Yeah, that is kind of a cool thing too, man. Because you don't really, it's also something you don't really learn
like nobody really tells you how to manage your stress. You kind of mostly, from what I gather, you kind of just like watch your parents deal with stress, and you're like, all right, and you just kind of like take those patterns and just apply them to your life. And it's like it really does like. What I've been trying to do recently is like just take one day out of the week. Usually it's Sunday because like we're all off, everyone's hanging out, and I just try to focus on like being as calm and at ease. That's like top priority of my day. Usually it's like I gotta get this done, I gotta this done, and like on one day a week I'll be like I'm only focused today. My number one goal is to try to like stay in a state of like ease and kind of contentment. And if I get out of it, I like before I'm like like well, I just try to zero in on that. And that's been kind of like for me, that's been like a bit of a revelation to be like, oh, I can move through like multiple days without completely spinning myself the fuck out. And it's been I don't know, it's been kind of nice.
And what do you think spins you out? Is it just busy? It's too much?
Yeah, it's
or
too
is there
much.
a particular thing?
Yeah, I mean, it could be anything. It could be my kids not listening, kind of spins me out if I'm like trying to get up the steps and it takes 40 minutes and I'm kind of like, all right, like, let's go. Could be anything. Could be like overwhelmed, like just like situations at work I got to deal with that are just completely overwhelming. Stuff in the house, it's just like lack of sleep. Because our kids are still so little that like our sleep gets fucked up. But yeah, it is. It's usually like relational stress or just like work stuff. Those are the two main things that kind of like can really spin me out.
And I would argue that most work stress is relational as well. So I kind of agree. I think relationships are both the best part of life and the most stressful part of life.
Yeah, I agree. So that's been my.
That's what's going on here, by the way. A lot of relational stress in that film. I can tell you right now.
That is true. But yeah, that's kind of the thing, man. It's like, well, this is my whole point is like you do have some say in how much a thing can like everything can floor you. Things come out of nowhere and you're like, you get caught in it. But just learning how to be like, all right, something got me. It's like laser tag. Like my thing's beeping. I can kind of walk myself through this without like going on like a Godzilla path. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. That's been pretty helpful for me before I get caught. That's my ultimate fate. She's like, babe, I'm having a naked picnic with a prostitute. She's right there and coming out of the water, just hawking me.
It's not what it looks like.
But yeah, that is the number one, man. It's like, dude, it's like managing stress, keeping yourself physically fit because you can't like otherwise like what the fuck are we doing, man? It's like it's like unless I mean some people are just surviving, which is kind of that sucks, but I don't know. I feel like I feel like people there's other countries where people are just surviving, but they still do cool stuff. Yeah. They have like big ornate jugs of water and they carry it around. They like dance and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of sick. I'm just trying to make people happy. I don't know how to do it. Well, dude, I mean, is there anything else that's kicking in your mind?
I don't think so.
Well, I think you did it. Thank you for coming and doing this. I apologize for the strange format, but how do you feel about standing in podcasting?
I think it's hilarious. I think it is. This is the first standing podcast I've ever done.
Bro, it's not bad. How do you feel about it, honestly? You can hurt my feelings. If you
honestly,
don't like it.
I think I have better posture than I normally do.
That's what I'm saying. When you're sitting on a podcast, you're kind of like slouching forward.
Yeah.
Standing keeps you on your feet. It keeps the mind sharper.
Like, I feel like we're doing a political debate the way they're angled at each other, too. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I need a moderator to ask me a question. That's the only thing that it would have been a little better if it was moderated. If this discussion was moderated.
That's a good
and more heated.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. I want to work on being less
I wouldn't
chill.
mind a teleprompter next time, if you wouldn't mind.
Teleprompter is nice.
So I want a teleprompter there, moderator there, a little more.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we could bring some heat.
Yeah.
We could bring some heat. If you want the heat, I have some burning hot questions. I didn't ask them. They're about a lawsuit, so I was like, I don't. Why can't everyone? You can't talk about lawsuits. No one can ever talk about them.
I know the lawyers say no.
Yeah, why? Though? Yeah. What's the point? Bring awareness.
Bring awareness.
Yeah, I did. I was researching. Just when you have someone on the scene, I saw you're embroiled in a lawsuit, and I said, hell yeah, dude, that's what's up. So, but we won't. I mean, the lawyers won't like that. That is bullshit. You can't talk. I mean, dude, don't do it. But that is like, why? What the fuck's the problem? I don't know. Whatever. But anyway. Well, dude, thank you. Dude, is there anything you want to plug? Is there the book? Obviously, read the book, dude.
Read the book. Listen to the podcast.
Peter, to you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.